Party time.
Did you think Cobra played the network?
Yeah, you did.
Yo, guys, back to Cobra Kai Karate. Welcome back to brand new videos. Day of Cobra Kai Network, episode 177. What's going to be coming out in 1977? Star Wars, A New Hope. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Today we're here to talk about the finale of Daredevil Born Again. It premiered on Disney Plus. It was an hour long. And I did post my review for that episode. And just today I posted my full review for the entire season. So the whole stuff there. And yeah, so we're going to get right into that in a little bit. We have no one on yet. I did have someone chirping in my ear talking about how he wants to join. His name is CVO. I figured, we'll let him on, talk about Daredevil. So yeah, we'll bring him on a little bit. Before we do that, as I said on my community tabs, I will be rewatching all the Star Wars movies. Fortunately, I'm going to have the Star Wars Phantom Menace, and from my experience and memory, that was not the best movie. But I do want to rewatch those first two prequels, before I watch it in theater, which comes out, I think, next week. Revenge of the Sith, which I thought is a phenomenal movie. And yeah, outside of Revenge of the Sith a couple times and Return of the Jedi, I've not watched Star Wars really at all. In the last 2 years, it's been a while. So it's gonna be, and I will review it. I will review the movie. So when I watch Phantom Menace, I will review it. I would expect a negative review, but who knows if I change my mind. We'll see. And then yeah, outside of that, I do want to finish rewatching Breaking Bad and review those seasons before I start reviewing Walking Dead. That's my next one. I plan to rewatch, since I only did watch Walking Dead once. Well, kind of twice, but more once. So we'll do all that. So with that being said, we're gonna get right into Daredevil Born Again. I'm gonna say what I think about it, and then we'll bring CVO on, hear what he has to say. He has it rated, a little higher than me, but I think we're on par with our opinions on the full show. So let's talk about the finale first before we can really even talk about the entire show. I thought that the finale was great. I thought it was awesome, but it's a lot like me when Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3 came out. My problems, it's almost like it's good on its own, but added into the story, not so much. It's like, this is good, but even if you're following a bad story, a good story, a mid story, it doesn't matter. You can't really just stop that. You have to keep the train rolling. So even if you're rolling along with a bad story and you bring upon something great, but has nothing to do with the story you've been doing the first 8 episodes, that's not a good decision overall. Because I think no matter how you start, or no matter what it is, I feel like you have to at least be fluent and stay true to yourself. Even if, there's something great you can do. If there's something great you want to do, have it be set it up throughout the whole season. And that was kind of the problem with this episode. It feels like a lot of stuff just kind of disappeared. Like, for example, the big one would have been Bullseye. He's not in it at all. I mean, a flashback from a year ago is not really in it. Then one small shot at the end. That's not really that. And then you get into other stuff like all the side characters. The Heather girl, she's just gone. All the other side characters are just not really present or not really important. Seems they're focusing more on the core characters. Like, okay, so you guys do this now, but not for 8 episodes. Like, I don't really get that. But I thought the episode was really good. I think in my review I gave it an 8.6. I think I would reverb it now to an 8.8, maybe a 9 out of 10. That's how good it was. So I thought it was really good stuff. I mean, from the beginning, we had the Frank Castle and Punisher stuff, which was very well done. It was very good, very fun. A lot of the solo Punisher stuff, like him going to fight those people and being captured, and then, telling him about his experience and being locked up and now escaping, which is a setup to his series, which we'll talk about in a bit. All that stuff I thought was good. Matt's stuff and Karen's dialogue was some of the best dialogue in the show, outside of obviously Frank and Daredevil's moment in episode 4, and a lot of the action was really fun and really good, and we get the Kingpin stuff where we see him fully break bad, and probably the most evil we've seen him in the entire show, because Matt Murdock took a bullet for him, and he literally leaves it as, just kill him. It just shows how evil he is, and even in the series, I don't think they've shown that complete side of him. He's always been more of the gray, and I feel like as he was being reborn again, you could say, he's really just turning something even more evil. And we even saw that scene where he ripped this guy's whole face and jaw off, which I thought was pretty awesome. It was definitely the goriest thing MCU's ever done. Well, Disney MCU's ever done. It's definitely up there with one of the goriest things MCU has ever done. I mean, it was, I don't know if it was as gory as some of the stuff we saw on Punisher, like him, gouging out that Rollins' eyeballs, or, smearing across Billy's face with the glass. But the stuff like that was probably the most gory thing we've seen in all of Daredevil, even more than him smashing the door, because you really just heard the sound. We really saw the visuals here. So I did not think Disney was going to do that at all. But it was really cool. But like I said, the episode was great individually, but it feels like a standalone episode. It doesn't really feel like it's connected to the story. And also, it doesn't really wrap up the entire series. It feels a little unfinished. Like they end it in like some sort of like Dark Knight remake, I guess. It just kind of ends it like that, where it's like, we're in a dark spot, but it's not over yet. I don't know. Now that I thought about it, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm guessing season 2, they're going to bring back the Defenders. I think it would be more cool for Matt to do it like solo, where he's more of just a solo person. And I don't know, but I guess it does make sense for the Defenders, but we'll see what they do there in season 2. But yeah, I feel like the entire season, I made like a 20-minute video covering my praises and non-praises and how it did not live up to what Daredevil was on Netflix. I made an entire video about that today. I recorded it and posted it today. That's out now. So if you want to hear me talk about that more, I would check it out there. But yeah, I think the show, I gave it a 7.5. I can pull up my little graph thing I make. I try to do this for every, TV show or movie I watch or rewatch. But yeah, I gave the show 7.5. I think that's pretty fair. I think it's my second favorite television season MCU has done, at least Disney MCU. I think Loki season 2 is better. I think Moon Knight season 1 is at 3 and Loki season 1's at 4. I don't understand the hype for WandaVision as much, and I kind of understand the hype for what's it called? Captain America, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Falcon and Winter Soldier, that's what it's called. Yeah. I think Falcon and Winter Soldier is better than WandaVision, and WandaVision's just it's solid, but I never understood the dramatic hype there. And then everything else in the MCU shows were just not that great. What If wasn't that good outside of like maybe 2 episodes. She-Hulk, don't get me started with that. Secret Invasions, thank God I didn't watch that because that looks ass. Miss Marvel was a 6-episode kid show, so I didn't know what to even say about that. What else has Disney MCU posted? I'm trying to recall my memory. They did that little Groot thing, which was pretty gay. I really can't think of anything else. Maybe I'm an idiot, but that's basically all I can think of right now. So I think this is top 3, top 2, actually. I take it slightly over Moon Knight, just because Moon Knight I felt like was cut a little short, and I have a lot more passion for the characters in Daredevil than I do Moon Knight. But this is my kind of my thing here that I have. It's every episode 1 out of 10. Okay, let me pause that. So characters and arcs of the season, we got a 7.3 out of 10. A lot of character arcs wasn't really moving that forward. They really seemed monotone, especially the side characters. Plot and story, give it a 7.4. They had a great idea, not a good way to get there. The acting, we go 8.2. I feel like most of the acting is just solid. There's not a lot of spectacular acting because the plot doesn't have a lot of impactful scenes to do great acting. But when there has been great acting moments, they've really did great. Like obviously, the dialogue between Frank and Matt was phenomenal, and a lot of other scenes that can come to mind. And there wasn't really a lot of scenes that wasn't bad acting. I would say Michael Gandolfini didn't have the best acting, which is a bit disappointing. And that one girl, what's her Hector's daughter, her lines were not that great. But outside of that, the acting was pretty decent. The theme, I give a 7.3. It was really all over the place. Like 1 minute is just really dark passion show, and then other moment it's like a complete different thing. Dialogue 8.4. I feel like the dialogue was pretty good for most part. Pacing 7.2. that's probably the biggest issue here. The pacing was all over the place because they had 3 different writers and they had to refilm stuff. It was just a mess. And they actually planned 16 episodes. They had to cut it down to 9 episodes. So that's why it feels a little unfinished. And then conclusion, 7.7. The episode was great, but the actual story conclusion wasn't that great. Cinematography, an 8.4. You could have given it even higher. When they've done the cinematography, like in episode 1 or episode 8 or episode 9, when they've shown the cinematography, it's been great, but they just really do not dwell or do that much there. Then we have emotional grap, how much it like emotionally, makes you, I guess. 7.4, not too much emotional moments. Rewatchable, I'll give it 7.5. It's a fun show, I guess. Soundtrack, I give it 8.6. I love the soundtrack. More in particular, the theme song. And a lot of the songs to put in there I thought was really good. And then the episode average, which is all the episodes, 1 out of 10 divided by 9, is a 7.1, which is not good because there was a lot of stinkers. Well, really one that really held it down was episode 5. We gave it a 6.3. My highest one was an 8.8, which is the finale. Then the entire show I gave a 7.5, which I think it's pretty good. It's well above average, and definitely if it was not, if I would not be as negative if it wasn't for how good the Daredevil show was. Since it's supposed to live up to it, it's just not there. Like if this was just out there, and this is the first Daredevil thing we saw, I would love it. You guys know when Moon Knight came out, I loved Moon Knight season 1, and I like this more than Moon Knight season 1. But it has such expectation to hold up, and it just does not do that. So 7.5 is the lowest. I guess we could say this is a Daredevil season 4. If this was a Daredevil season 4, this is by far the worst season, because I think season 2 I give like an 8.4, 8.3, so it's well above it, and season 2 was the worst out of the 3. So yeah, it's just not there. But that's practically my review. I'm gonna read the chat. We'll bring CVO on. He really to say about it. Matthew should be coming on soon. I don't know if he watched the finale or not. We'll just see. That scene with the grenade, oh man. See with the grenade, what grenade? Oh, where they jumped. Oh yeah, I mean it was just complete tense because it's just a dialogue between him and Matt. Then out of nowhere, they just jump off the roof. It was pretty cool. Where is everyone? Zone World. Well, I don't know where Zone is. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where they exactly are, but come on eventually, or if not, that's fine. Caleb with the K, what's up? We are gonna get Caleb on for the first time. I've had I think I had an Instagram live before. I was trying to do it last time. I couldn't really do it. Then he had connection issues or something. And then after he got his stuff figured out, I was ending the live. So we'll get him in on. We got CVO, what's up, Karate? Season 2 predictions. I don't think necessarily want to get in season 2 predictions too quick. But I am going to talk about season 2 quite a bit and what I want. I plan to make a separate video. I have like 2 more Daredevil videos I plan to do. I have a maybe 3, but I'm probably leaning more 2. I want to rank all the episodes, and I want to give what I want from season 2. I might do like a sort of remastered or what I would have done different in Reborn Again, but I don't know if that's not too necessary since I've basically said it millions of times. But yeah, let's bring a CVO on. We'll talk about Daredevil Born Again. I think for the most part, we've agreed on what we think about the show. So it's not like we'll be debating like we did for Cobra Kai. But, he would debate me pretty good on the Cobra Kai, how good season 6 was. But after the show ended, he agreed with me. So I don't know what happened there. By the way, go Timberwolves. I will say tomorrow we're going to have our sport film. Me and Evan are going to go at it, probably. And also... what else is going on? Next week, Thursday. I say Cobra Kai Network will be on Tuesday from now on. So from now on, it'll be on Tuesday until God knows when, for a long time, honestly. I'm just doing it Thursday because it's the last one for Daredevil. We will be going back to Tuesday. Sometimes dates might change. And then I will say next week, next Thursday, I will be going live on the Sportsville channel to react to the full NFL draft. I'm praying the Giants get, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Shadur Sanders. Just don't do anything stupid, please, because I'm really worried. But we'll see. I know we're not taking. I heard some people actually saying we're going to take Jackson Dart, and if that happens, that might be the last time I ever watch NFL again. Anyway, Jake Snake, what's up? All right, we got Steve. I don't have an intro for him, so you know what? Let me see if I got an intro. Let me see if I can get an intro for him. Let me see. Do I have any intros that would apply to CVO? I guess we could do this one.
Yes, Daddy.
Are you serious, bro?
That's probably the closest thing I have for an intro for you. Yeah.
You should have made a Flash intro, honestly.
No, I'm not doing that. No.
Well, how you
still,
doing, bro?
do you like actually still think that show's good, or like have you actually like matured?
I really think about it for a couple of months now because when did it end? It like 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really think about it. I will admit, I do agree with what some people are saying. Like the show hasn't been the best since, let's say, season 4, season 3. Like the newer seasons aren't the best, which I can agree. The newer seasons are definitely not the best. They're the worst seasons ever. Now, like I love the first few seasons. Like season 1 and season 2 is perfect. Honestly, like, yeah, like the best story in the first 2 seasons, the best villains. But then after that, just I don't know, it hasn't been the same. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the show.
Okay, so you think how many seasons are there? 7 or 9?
9, which is crazy, honestly. I know.
Good God. How many seasons are good? Because I think only 3.
There's only 3.
It's
Yeah,
1, 2, and 1, 2, and I would say I remember 4. Wasn't 4 pretty good or no?
It's decent. I don't think it's the greatest, but it's decent. Like I would say, it's.
Because I'm trying to remember what happened in season 3. Because I watched up to season 4, and then
season
I stopped.
3 had a Savitar, the villain Savitar.
Okay, yeah, okay. So 1, 2, and 3 might be right.
Yeah, those like the.
But I always liked Arrow more, to be honest.
Arrow is the best Arrowverse show, honestly. Like.
Yeah, I mean, I think Flash and Arrow are probably the only good TV. I mean, What was it? Black Lightning? Was that what it's called?
Yeah.
That show wasn't that good.
No.
Supergirl wasn't that good. I mean, it was honestly awful.
Stargirl.
I don't even know. Oh yeah.
That show, that's actually a pretty good one. That's probably the only consistent one that I know. Superman Lois. Superman. I know it's not a part of the Arrowverse, but
yeah,
it's the best thing.
Yeah, that I know that show gets some praise. I have some people saying they'd rather take that Superman over the new one coming out. People really do not like that movie.
I mean, I don't think the new Superman is going to be a bad movie, personally. I think this new Superman is going to do a great job, in my opinion. Yeah, I think.
To be honest, I don't fully trust James Gunn of Superman. To be honest, I don't.
I can understand why. I just
like he made good like if you look at his Guardian of the Galaxy movies, I thought they're done really well. But the Guardian of the Galaxy is different from Superman. They blend way too much humor in the Guardian of the Galaxy, and it works in Guardian of the Galaxy. I don't think that humor goofiness will work in Superman. I don't think Superman needs to be like Man of Steel. It needs to be serious.
Yeah,
but that needs to be at least the atmosphere, at least more than goofy. And when I see his crypto dog like throwing him around, that doesn't give me a lot of excitement, to be honest. And honestly, I don't really want to go over a whole nother origin story. I really don't. I'd rather just see Superman in action, continue the story with Henry Cavill, which was a perfect Superman handpicked by God. I just don't get it.
You see, that's the problem, bro. I agree. That's the problem with DC now these days. Like, you got some of these movies are like not that great. Like, for example, a good example is the Flash movie. Now, it's definitely not the greatest, which I can agree. It's definitely not the greatest.
Oh, that movie is awful.
I will say it is kind of overhating. Like, I do think there's some good moments in that movie that I do like, but it's definitely not like the best one. I think the best DC movie still is Man of Steel, in my opinion. Still the best one.
DC movie?
Yeah, that's the best one. Like Man of Steel.
All DC movies.
Like all DC movies. I like that movie. Honestly, Man of Steel is actually pretty good. Like I can agree with what people are saying about that movie. I can actually agree with that.
Wait, you think that movie's better than The Dark Knight?
Ooh, I'm glad you brought that up. Oh, that's hard because they're both great movies. I think they're both.
Okay, I'm sorry. Superman. I like Man of Steel. That movie. First off, it's not. I don't think it's better than the original Superman, and I don't think it's better than the first 2 Nolan's Batmans. And honestly, it's probably just as good as the '89 Batman. I mean, Man of Steel is a good movie, but I think it's definitely overhated by the comic book nerds. But I just think.
But let's be honest
you know,
though. Let's be honest though. The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Rises is one of the worst Batman movies. Let's be honest. Like that movie.
it's not as bad as you'll say it is, but yeah, it's definitely worse than Man of Steel. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what? The thing that always made me mad about Man of Steel is him not saving his father. That's the only thing that never made sense to me. I've had people try to explain it to me, and it never made sense.
Yeah.
I don't know, but all right. Well, let's talk about
Yeah.
Daredevil. You can say what you think about the finale, the show, all that stuff here. There's a spoilers again. If you guys have not seen the show, check it out in Disney. All right.
Well,
have you watched before? Have you seen all of Daredevil yet, or no? Like the
no,
original
I have
show?
not finished all of Daredevil. Yes, it's surprising. I know people might come after me and say,
And
"Oh,
I see you got
see."
the Punisher logo. So are you watching Punisher right now?
No, I'm very far away from that. I'm very far. Here's the thing. Even though I
Because
have not seen it,
season.
Yeah.
Are you on season 2 of Daredevil?
I think I'm in the. I don't remember. I need to remember. Hold on. I think I'm on episode. I'm still on season 1. I'm very close to finishing. I think I'm on episode 11 or 12. I don't know which
So
one.
you're still on season 1. Okay, I see. Because after you get to season 2 of Daredevil, it's Punisher, and then season 3, to watch that, you need to watch the Defenders, because the opening of that stuff is after Defenders. But it's also hard because you really can't watch Defenders while watching all the other stuff. Really, I think, you don't really got to watch all the other stuff. You can understand the characters, but to understand the whole lore, like Iron Fist's role is really big in Defenders. Like his show is practically setting that show up. And, but and honestly, if they bring back the Defenders, I would not mind them keeping the same Iron Fist actor. But in my opinion, I think it's better just to bring back Jessica Jones. I don't think even Luke Cage, he's a cool villain. A cool character. I don't know if we got to bring back everybody. I think Jessica Jones is the only character that was actually interesting.
I agree with that. She's one of the most interesting ones. Like honestly, like
she has a really dark past. She has a great villain in her first season and great side characters in her show. Her show is great.
Yeah.
So I would love to see her back.
I need to say one thing though, real quick. I need to say one thing. Sony, can you please give the rights to Spider-Man to Marvel? Because I said this many times. I want Spider-Man to be in Born Again. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. Okay, this character. Okay, the Daredevil.
Here's the thing. I don't think we'll ever see Tom Holland's Spider-Man inside a television show. I just don't see that happening. He's too big of a character to do that. I mean,
but
you can do that stuff with Hawk.
That's the problem, though.
Yeah.
You know what the big problem is, though, with Spider-Man 4? How are they going to explain everything in Born Again and Spider-Man 4? Because they're from the same city, New York. They're from the same city. How are they going to explain everything? Because that's the big problem, the big issue.
So yeah, that is the stuff. That is the stuff. That's why we're gonna get Daredevil season 2. I think before Doomsday, or no, I think Doomsday's after or before Daredevil. That comes out in May, right? At 26.
Yeah.
And then that would be so. Oh, look, the timeline's so miscrewed. I mean, they didn't even mention the whole Hawkeye
it's so
stuff.
confusing.
They barely mentioned the Hawkeye stuff or the Echo stuff. Besides one dialogue, so it's just like, and the whole New York stuff. Like, where the hell? Okay, well, actually, it doesn't make. Actually, I was wrong there because they got their. I was gonna say No Way Home, the finale, but he got his memory erased from the thing. But like I said, the Spider-Man movie, I don't think they're gonna do it because we know how Kevin Feige is. He way rather appeal to the broader fans than the hardcore fans, because that just makes more money and it makes it a better story for everyone, even though everyone will be happy to a degree, but nobody will be super happy.
It's just funny to me, dude, because that's the thing. You got Kingpin doing his thing, right? His freaking crazy thing in the finale. You got Daredevil and Punisher teaming up, and then you got the task force going after everyone, and then everyone else is like, "Where's Spider-Man? This is his city too. Like, where is he? Like, come on now."
So the thing is, there's a big line that I see with Daredevil and Spider-Man is, although Spider-Man is a street level character, I don't think you can make a movie with Kingpin being the full villain that we've seen in Daredevil, Born Again, in the show. I just do not think Kingpin can be like that scene you just mentioned. He will not be able to do that in a Spider-Man movie. It's just not going to happen. So I think you can intertwine them. Daredevil and Spider-Man, they've always been great in the animations and the comics, and they're a great duo. And you already kind of set it up in No Way Home. They're both from New York, and now in a movie where everyone forgot who he is, it's a perfect opportunity for him to get caught up inside Kingpin being the thing. And, maybe Daredevil saying we need a team could be a hint towards Spider-Man rather than the Defenders. Who knows? I don't know.
I did have an idea.
Because now it's not just because what he did say, he didn't just say Hell's Kitchen anymore. He said he's taking back the city, all of New York. So Spider-Man, if he's in there, but it's just confusing because Doomsday. I don't know where Doomsday is going to play into.
Here's my idea, Karate.
I don't know.
Hear me out real quick. Hear me out. You know what they should do, and this is just my personal idea. I would have Spider-Man 4 be in the opening Spider-Man 4. I have Kingpin actually be in Spider-Man 4 as a cameo, and he recruits Mr. Negative because people want Mr. Negative to be the villain for Spider-Man 4. So Kingpin recruits Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative and the task force goes after Spider-Man, and you see Spider-Man fighting all these task force and Mr. Negative, and then maybe Daredevil or maybe the what's his name, Chung-Chi or whatever the frick his name is, he makes a freaking appearance because the director is doing this movie. So you can have that and then at the end of the movie you set up Doomsday. So
okay,
there you go.
But does the movie come out before? After Doomsday, or
Spider-Man
is that
4? No, it comes out before Doomsday. Spider-Man 4 comes out before.
So
Doomsday.
when does that movie come out?
Actually, is it after? I actually don't remember.
Because doesn't Doomsday come out? I think Doomsday, all Avengers movie, comes out in May.
Oh yeah, hold on. It comes out May, and then that one comes out July. Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, that's the big thing because I actually would like that idea to a degree. But the thing is, Doomsday is gonna be a huge movie, and I don't I hate that because now we're gonna see Spider-Man's story at first inside of Doomsday, instead of his own standalone movie. But that's the thing. They could do a Captain Marvel thing. Remember, Infinity War came out after Captain Marvel came out after Infinity War, and Captain Marvel is kind of setting up Endgame. Maybe
they did
Spider-Man.
That's the thing. They did the same thing with what's it called? Ant-Man the Wasp.
Ant-Man the Wasp. That's right. It came out after, but it set it up. So we could see Spider-Man in Doomsday, and then and then Doomsday is him after. And then he maybe he's at a place where he's broken or he's somewhere, and we get to see the story of that inside his movie. I just do not like the ordering of that. And by the way, I know he's probably going to be in the movie, but he has not even been announced in the movie yet. I think he definitely will be because it's an Avengers movie. By far, the leader inside MCU right now. It's not even close to anyone else. So I think they kind of have to put him in there, but who knows? Maybe his role's not as big as we think it is because they haven't announced him as a cast member yet. And we know Tom Holland has not been doing a lot of acting as of recently, so I don't know. But I still think he'll be a big role. But I'm just saying that we gotta really.
That's the thing, and that's the thing, right? Because I do think there's two other characters that needs to be in Doomsday, and I'm still gonna stand by this. Deadpool and Wolverine needs to be in Doomsday. Those two needs to be in Doomsday.
I mean, if they're bringing the multiverse stuff in, yeah, I still would like if they could do it. I would like a standalone last Hugh Jackman Wolverine where we explore this new Wolverine and maybe intertwines with his old one. I don't know. Maybe that's a little too much, but I think, Deadpool and Wolverine is more just for the fans rather than a story. But they did actually show some sides of characters in that new Wolverine, which is very compelling. A lot more broken down Wolverine, not really because of the reasons why the original Wolverine is broken down. It's a whole new reason, but there's a lot of layers to that. And they didn't explore it too much in that movie because that movie, like I said, it was more for the fun. But if they did that, I would still love to see an Old Man Logan movie. Although you could make the case that Logan was that, it was not really, because that movie was a lot more about escaping people. Old Man Logan's actually going after. So I think you could do that. I think if you're going to keep Hugh Jackman around and do all these multiverse stuff, I just don't see the reason why you hold back. As long as you don't mess up the original franchise with Wolverine, and that's its own special thing, and that's the own original thing, you can go in many different directions, and I would not mind it. As long as they don't disrespect the old Wolverine, which I didn't mind it too much then. I kind of do now. I'm still not the biggest. I'm not the biggest fan of the opening scene with the stuff. I know it's not. I know it doesn't really matter. And believe me, anytime I watch Logan and that ending scene, nothing can take that away. I don't care what happened to Deadpool and Wolverine, but that still kind of bothers me.
Yeah.
But it kind of is what it is. I have people, TV and Karate together. That's so.
All right, buddy. Calm down.
Maybe they're
Relax, bro. Relax.
Can't you hack for like a better profile? Like, I don't know. You guys' other people's faces for profile picture. That's pretty weird. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's more gay, you know, talking to another guy about movies or screenshotting other men's face on my phone. I don't know. You know, Silver, why didn't you just get a life, dude? It's hard to get these days, especially with those kind of people. Quit talking, Jake. You get you get a life. And quit playing Rivals. Is it Marvel Rivals? Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah, he's talking about
Get a job. So I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, he does have a job, so I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sup, Jim Tim.
What's up, Karate Shows? What's up, Jim Tim? I have 2 jobs, bro. Shut up your mouth, bro. Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if I was a boss that this guy would be getting employed, with all due respect. So I don't know. We got Melissa Bonzi. I'm sorry, I'm late. Talking Melissa. Judah's hanging out with your dolls and play Rivals.
What?
Red Bull and I don't know who even are those guys. Red Bull. Look,
Bro.
I never played Rivals, so I don't know if that game's good or not. I don't know.
Oh, it's really good. It's a good game, actually. It's one of the most popular games.
I know it is free, so that's why a lot of people are playing it. So
if you have a PS5, then you can get it.
Yeah, I got a PS5. Yeah, I was talking. It won't be long till the damn I just got a PS5 last year. It won't be long till a damn PS6 comes out. But you know, is what it is. Judge a snake. Don't listen to these fake accounts. They have no life. They're just trolling. Yeah, look, I actually don't mind trollers. I think they actually are pretty funny at times. But some trollers are just, like people are just bad at trolling. It's just not fun. You know, like he could troll me a lot better. He could troll CVO a lot better. He could troll Jake a lot better. But he just does like playground insults. He doesn't really do anything special. I mean, I don't know. I've had a lot of trolls on my chat. I mean, this guy's probably I don't think he's even top 5. Bonsai, it's great to see you and Karate on a stream together.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, yeah, you kept asking me. I think like what 70 times, 72 times. I don't know.
Yes, because I keep asking you, and you said, "Oh, not today. Maybe next time." And then the next time, it's like, "Oh, not today. Maybe next time." And then
look, because the last time you're on, you've shown probably one of the most horrendous tier lists I've ever witnessed in my own life.
Okay, listen. Okay, we're not gonna pretend that your list is worse. Okay, let's not pretend that your list is worse. Did
you watch my MCU ranking? It was a perfect ranking, and I don't know. Yours was a whole lot worse. I think I don't even remember what you did, but you did some idiotic stuff. Like I don't remember.
Yeah, I put Winter Soldier #1. That's.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is the worst thing I ever heard in my life.
No, it is. It's not because Winter Soldier.
It's not even top 10. It's not even top 10, dude. So yes, stop.
Oh, now you're tripping. Now you're tripping because
you put that over Infinity War, Endgame, No Way Home. There was Civil War.
I understand. Listen, I understand why you put Infinity War and Endgame higher. I understand that because Infinity War and Endgame are like big movies, big event movies. I understand. So I respect it, honestly. I respect you.
Yeah, they're not boring as hell either.
Especially Infinity War. Infinity War is peak, honestly. Let's be honest.
Endgame was still better, but yeah.
Endgame. My biggest problem with Endgame, I love the movie, but they did some terrible decisions in that movie. I will say, like Thor. Why did he do that to my boy Thor? And Hulk. Like, come on now.
All right, the lowlights. All right, they're more lower than the lowlights in Infinity War, but the highlights are way higher than the highlights in Infinity War.
That's the thing. So, I will say, I think the portal scene in Endgame is the best scene in the whole Marvel universe.
It is one of the best, if not the best, cinematic scene in film history. Definitely in comic books. It literally brought a 20 year, or not 10, 11 year universe out of 23 plus movies, all concluding in one scene, which was done to perfection. So that scene right there was just, and it ended, you know, one of the greatest characters in superhero cinema history in Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man in a spectacular way, in a sacrifice, which people always said he never would take that sacrifice, and he took that sacrifice in Endgame with his life. And then, so that stuff right there was just amazing. I don't think we'll ever see it. We'll never see that happen again in the movie ever. We'll never see an 11-year run of movies and universes connecting and colliding, all coming to a conclusion like that ever again. We didn't see it before. We'll never see it again, and that's why Endgame is just slightly better than Infinity War.
Well, you know the problem is though,
that
Karate, with the Endgame. The biggest problem with Endgame now is that you mentioned the sacrifice scene. That does not matter anymore because he's Doctor Doom now.
Yeah, you know what? That's just not true. You know, because I understand that. I understand that it's the same actor and everything. But are we going to pretend that it's the same character, and are we going to pretend it takes away the scene?
So that's the thing. Some people always ask me this question: is this the same Iron Man? No, I don't think it is. I think it's a variant. Because I did hear like people say, "Oh, it might be a variant. Maybe it's a different Tony Stark."
Okay, there's no damn way in hell that it just happened. There's happened to be a Doom that looks exactly like Iron Man. Clearly, it's some sort of evil Iron Man. I hate that idea. I would have rather.
Because that's the thing, Roddy. Because someone told me that apparently this whole Doctor Doom thing is connected to the Infinity Saga with Infinity War, Endgame, Civil War. So I'm curious, where's the connection? Like, I'm curious.
I don't know. Maybe it's a multiverse where Iron Man did not snap the finger and everyone died, turned to Doctor Doom. I don't know. It sounds pretty stupid to me, but we're probably doing something like that. Anyway.
Reactions coming out tonight. Everything's coming out tonight. Not everything. I'm not gay. I want to make that clear.
Yes, Daddy.
Bro. Evan, last time I'm asking. You come on the profile picture again, I'm banning you from the studio. Is he even here? Well, that's him.
Oh, my bad. I was sorry.
Yeah, change that right now, dude. You know, it's so funny. You can find no. Listen, you can find pictures of Saquon and Diddy, so much other players, but for Odell, you have to AI generate it. That just shows how
this
how
is not
ridiculous
AI
it is.
generated.
Yeah, AI generated. It's not real.
No. This is 4K Ultra HD. I took the photo myself.
Oh, and where do you take that picture, you sick frick? No, that did not happen. See, everyone comes with these bullcrap allegations because he's just people just hate him because he was so good.
I'm making this profile
now,
picture. My bad.
Oh my God, bro, you guys forced him to do that, and whatever, bro.
Bro, we did not force crap. All right.
You know, I'm still waiting for Malik Neighbors and Anthony Edwards to take a picture together. I'm waiting. That day happens. Oh. I don't know. Maybe you'll fly out to LA and watch us win in 4.
That does not happen to us, but all right. Lakers in 5.
I am actually fully confident that Timberwolves will win in 6. Mark my
SGA,
damn words.
PGA, USA.
You know what? Shut the hell up. Eye socket, pizza pocket.
Diddy,
where does it go?
Oklahoma City, Lakers in 5.
No, I had a good one. Oh yeah, Jesus Prophet, Eye socket. I know this is the Rockets one. Damn it. Hold on. I got it going for you guys. Just wait.
But you can't read it off something. You got to say it.
I say in the group chat. Here we go.
Bro, I did not see this.
Chris Farley, Playboy Cardi, Diddy Party, Wolves in 6.
That doesn't. It's not good.
How does UFC rhyme with 5?
5? None of these rhyme with 5.
Exactly. That's what I said.
I'm saying yours is bad.
Billy
Chris
Zapka,
Farley and
Crazy
Diddy
Crackers,
Party just don't
Marty
rhyme.
McFly, Slacka, Wolves in 4. How about that? Ben did that one, by the way. You know, I'm just saying.
Wait,
you
hold on.
doubted us.
Let me think of the Timberwolves one. Right?
Can I just say something real quick? Everyone doubted Anthony Edwards' last playoff series against the Suns.
I got one.
They're a super team. They're going to make a run. What did we do? We swept their ass. And dropped 40 on them. And then we went to the Nuggets. Everyone's saying all this bullcrap. We start 2-0, and then we blow them out in Game 6.
Wait, no. Bro, I got a good one for the Wolves. Ant can't cunt Wolves in 7. Oh no, not Wolves in 7.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers in 4.
Agreed. Listen, like I was saying, we lose 3
Bro,
straight.
save it for sport.
We're facing elimination at Nuggets home. Everyone thinks it's over. And what do? We have the biggest, like one of the biggest blowouts I've ever seen against superstar Jokic. 50 points, a 50-point blowout at their home. And then they come to our home. Wait, no, that was at our home. Then we go to their home, and they blow the biggest lead in Game 7 history. Bro, I like, and Anthony averages 27 points in the playoffs. And so I'm not, and we're 2-2 against them. We're 2-2 against them, the Lakers this year. And LeBron averaged 19 points per game in the playoffs against the Timberwolves. So I don't hear this bull crap or winning in 6.
All right, buddy.
And honestly, Rockets might sweep you.
Bro, that is not happening. Curry's lost 2 times to the Rockets in the last 7 years.
Oh, here we go. 20. Bro, playoffs are different, bro. When you're playing, bro, you know how sloppy you guys play? You guys almost blew a 20-point lead to freaking the Grizzlies. Oh, my gosh. No, it was awful. It was awful. Draymond Green played like an ass bunchy. Jimmy,
bro, his defense Butler was incredible. What are you talking about?
Yeah, real incredible. Jimmy Butler, what happened? 20 free throws. Congratulations. And did he not turn the ball over like 6 times, almost cost the damn game?
Bro, we won, and you're just coping the fact that you won because
John Morant got injured. Bro, John Morant got injured for 5 minutes, and he was playing hurt the whole game. Well, you had Bane.
Bro, they played their best when Ja was
Steph
out.
Curry most of the game. You had Bane outplaying Steph Curry.
When Ja got hurt, the lead was at 18. When Ja came back, the lead was like 7. It was like 6-7, like 6-7.
So what you're saying is you guys almost lost to the backups.
You can't. All I'm saying is you can't blame Ja Morant's injury as the reason.
I'm saying is he left, he got injured, he came back hurt, and you guys almost lost up 20. What the hell are you talking about? You guys played so sloppy against that play-in team. By the way, the play-in again. What else is new? And here you are going to play the second-seed Rockets, and you're acting like you're the freaking NBA Final favorites. Get the hell out of here! Get the hell out of here! Everyone talks about playoff Jimmy, playoff whatever the frick. Playoff. These old-ass players are not going to do crap against a young team like the Rockets. I guarantee that. Playoff right, Jimmy, play-in Jimmy.
I'm gonna replay this clip, by the way.
You know what? I don't want to hear this. We'll say this for tomorrow for the Sport Phil. I'm sorry, everyone. I got a little heated up. I'm sick and tired of Evan acting like it's 2015 and the Warriors are still the hot crap. You guys are in the play-in and barely made it out against the damn Grizzlies, up 20.
Yeah, we won by like.
You know, what? Bane played better than Steph Curry. Are you aware of that?
Curry dropped 33.
Yeah, right. He was still playing better defensively. Curry was getting cooked defensively. It wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny.
Curry got.
We know it. I know it.
I don't know.
Free steals. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We'll see how the Rocket series goes. Even
if you someone beat the Rockets, whoever you play next, it doesn't even matter. It could be any team. They're gonna blow your ass out. Like name one team.
You know all these Cobra Kai fans don't give a shit about sports. We'll save it for sports.
I don't give a fig about what. You're just trying to neglect the fact that the Thunder would sweep you. Timberwolves would beat you in 5. Lakers would sweep you. Who else? The Clippers. Yeah, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard. They're cooking your ass just like in the last game. Who else is in there? Honestly, you meet the Grizzlies again.
Every team you just named is not a team I see the Warriors ever losing the series to.
You meet and the Nuggets. You might be the Nuggets. All right, I'll give you that because they're a really bad team right now. But besides that, you're really not doing anything.
Nah.
And you should thank God that you guys lost that game because if you guys would have played the Lakers, it would have been awful. I'm sorry.
No, dude, I'd much rather play the freaking Rockets than the Lakers. Gosh damn.
All right. Well, you're losing by either. I promise that. Timberwolves will make it farther than the Warriors. And even though we're in a far better team, we're still going to make it farther than you.
All right. Keep telling yourself that, bud.
Anthony Edwards, just like no believed him last year. And just how everyone's saying, KD owns us. Jokic owns us. He sent you home in 5 last year. He heard all the noise and he cooked your ass. Yes, he fell short to the Luka Mavs, but guess what? Anthony Edwards does not forget, and he's not gonna forget when he plays Luka this time. And he's probably and if they try to put Luka on Anthony Edwards, I'm sorry, dude. Mike Conley could drop 30 on Luka. I'm just saying that right now. His defense is ass. Austin Reeves is going to fall apart in the playoffs. He's not as good people say he is. And LeBron James is damn pushing 41. You're acting like he's going to turn into God. Every time's been in the playoffs. What happened last time? He got lost in 5 against the Nuggets. Yeah, I'm real worried about playoff LeBron James at 40 damn years old.
Matches that are covering this Lakers Timberwolves series, they're all talking about the X factors being Anthony Edwards, being Luka, being LeBron. The Timberwolves got a guy off the bench. That's the best Luka of all time. He about to go crazy. Who the fuck is this? Holy fuck! I thought this was Matthew. Who is this?
It's CVO. And honestly, even though he doesn't watch sports, he probably has better takes than you.
Dude, I thought this was.
Why are we even talking about sports, bro?
He started it. He started it.
Podcast for this. Why are we talking about sports here,
bro?
He started it. All right.
I did not start this.
Myself rightfully like a good, honest man, and I did it very well.
Bro, I did not start this.
Also, Zone, you shouldn't be talking, bro. I know what you said about Empire Strikes Back. I'm so upset about that, by the way.
Yeah, that was actually one of the worst things.
What did I say?
That's an ass movie. You take Phantom Menace over it.
Bro, I've not seen Empire Strikes Back in like 6 years. I'd probably say 6, 7 years.
Flowers bring May flowers. I'm like, hey.
Bro, look who's here.
Oh, fuck me.
Matt Murdock is here, guys.
No,
Matt Murdock is here.
Be careful what you wish for, Matthew. All right.
What in the fuck is going on?
That's what I'm saying, Matthew.
CVO was asking if he could talk about Daredevil Born Again. We talked about it. So how about you talk about it? CVO, you can chime in with your opinions, I guess.
I can chime in with my expertise.
No, we don't hear your opinions. You don't watch anything. Like the last movie you watched was Cocaine Bear. Shut the hell up.
You're such an asshole. You know that?
Yeah. No, I want to hear Zone.
Really
mute Zone, please.
What? It might be peak at putting me to sleep. Yeah, it's a peak. It's a peak sleeping.
I heard that movie is
ability.
Ass. I heard it's really bad.
What's ass?
Winter Soldier is amazing.
Captain America, the new Captain America.
Yeah, that's not even Captain America movie. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah. And Winter Soldier is a good movie. I'm not denying, but people are acting like this is the freaking I don't know, like it's the second coming of the Dark Knight. It's
what
not
are you
good.
talking about? Bro, Winter Soldier has the whole.
I'm sorry, Evan. Can you even tell me what happens in Winter Soldier?
It combines everyone. It has the whole airport fight. It has just it brings in Spider-Man for the first time.
Are you retarded or something? That was in Civil War, dude.
Civil War, Evan.
Oh my god, no.
See, this movie's so forgettable that Evan doesn't know. Evan doesn't remember what happens. He barely watched any movies.
What the fuck is Winter Soldier then?
Bro,
exactly.
That's the second one.
Wait, is that the one where like the agency falls apart or
yes,
Agents of Shield? Yeah.
It's a good movie, but freaking CVO puts it over Infinity War.
Bro, no. You should be talking, bro. I don't want to hear from you
bro,
anymore.
Infinity War.
What?
Bro, no, you can never guard or judge my Empire Strikes Back take if you think.
Do you guys not understand the whole story of Winter Soldier or even the character Winter Soldier?
No, because it's boring as hell. I'm not interested in the game. I'm not interested.
Not
bro,
interested.
Who the hell even is the Winter Soldier in it? What the fuck?
No.
Okay. These are all the Marvel movies I take over that movie, okay? Starting off, obviously, with Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. Obviously, we get the Avengers. Spider-Man No Way Home is a lot better. Let's see what else we got. Endgame and Infinity War is better. X-Men Days of Future Past is better. Civil War is better. See what else we got.
I mean, Civil War is I agree with that.
Iron Man 1 is better. X-Men 1 is better. X-Men 2 is better.
I'll be back in like 20 minutes. You guys can do your Daredevil review.
What else we got? Homecoming's better than that movie. Homecoming is better.
Oh, wait, what did you say? Homecoming's what? Better?
Dude, it's so much better. Oh my gosh, it's so better.
No, that's a hot take. Homecoming is not.
That is not a hot take. That is a mild take, and it's very well.
It is a hot take, buddy.
And then just a bonus: Batman 2022 is better. Deadpool and Wolverine is better. Guardian of the Galaxy is better. Thor Ragnarok is better.
Okay. Now he's getting to the hot takes. Okay.
The Wolverine 2013 is better, and Black Panther's better. And the last one I put over it is Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, guys, see, this is proof, evidence that he has the worst takes. Okay, I told you guys. I
Okay,
warned
first
you.
off, Far From Home is the most disrespected MCU movie in the entire franchise.
No, I'm not
Why
saying
do
Far
you
From.
so much?
Listen, I'm not saying that's a bad movie. I think it's one of the better movies in the MCU. I can agree with that, but it's not better than Winter Soldier. It's not.
All right, yeah.
I do agree
Um,
it's disrespected. Though.
you want to talk about takes? How about chosen the best Cobra Kai character in Karate Kid history? How about that?
Wait, what?
What? You literally said after part one, literally, we're from 2 episodes, barely that freaking, God, I
Quan?
can't even say this. Yes, Quan, that's his name. You say that he's better
No,
than
that was
Miguel.
That was before part 2, though. Now that we're
I don't give a frick if it's before anything. No way in hell you put him as a full character in every season over Miguel at any point in your life.
You're the same guy who said season 6 is worse than season 2, so calm down.
Dude, that's not even debatable. What are you talking about?
Season 2 had cringy love drama. You like cringy love drama?
Oh my
season
gosh.
6, dude.
Okay. Oh yeah, and the whole Zara and Robbie thing is better.
Okay,
Axel trying to kiss Sam after just knowing her for 20 minutes. Like, seriously?
Okay, so let's ignore the Sam and Robbie thing from season 2. That's probably good right now. That's probably good. The Sam and Robbie thing, season 2. Yeah, that's good now.
Are we just forgetting the whole Kree stuff, the whole Johnny stuff, the whole Miguel stuff? How about the school fight, which everything better than there? Season 6 was a disaster.
I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's better than the others.
Okay. Name one thing season 6 does better than season 2 outside of love drama, which is really cherry picking. Because honestly, you want to bring up love drama. Why is love drama bad? Because it's cringe, right? There was far more cringy moments outside of love drama.
One thing,
Hold on.
You said one thing, right? You said one thing. Let me say one thing. You said one thing. It had better villains.
Let me finish my sentence real quick. There's far more cringy moments in season 6 than there is in season 2. All right,
Okay,
I don't care about the love drama.
You said
the Bonnie Bros are back. How about me screaming "No mercy"? How about freaking that? Is that worse than Robbie and Sam kissing?
Didn't Tori say the same thing in season 3?
Dude, she wasn't getting blown up. Dude. Okay. Oh, God.
She still said it. She still
said
That's
not the same. They're getting blown up. Saying no mercy. That is far worse.
Blown out on a yacht in the middle of the damn ocean.
I can't believe the blasphemy coming out of your mouth talking about season 2's worse than season 6.
Can I name one thing though, Crowdy? You said I should name one thing that's better. That season 6 did better though, and I don't know how you can disagree with this, but season 6 had better villains than season 2. Yeah, Silver in season 6. Yeah, Wolf.
Okay. You might say better villains.
Really in season 6.
Listen. You might say better villains, but not better antagonists. Kreese as an antagonist was far more interesting because what the hell is Wolf's story? Silver is all over the place. He's literally everywhere. Kreese in that thing, he was like a creeping empire, slowly growing back. He actually had an arc that season. Who the hell was Wolf's arc?
I will say though, the one thing I didn't like about season 6, and you guys might agree with this, the whole like in part 1, the whole cave thing was kind of weird. Like the whole cave thing and the snake. I was like, why are we doing this? This is not Star Wars.
There's a lot of bad things about season 6. I could go on a 2-hour damn rampage.
I mean, there's another one. I can name a couple, a lot too. I could say like they did Kenny dirty, they did Hawk dirty, they did.
Okay, and in season 2, who did they do dirty in season 2?
Not really that much people, except for Hawk.
Exactly, dude. You could go on. You could go on for 5 hours about season 6 being bad. You can probably go for like 30 minutes about season 2. That's the big difference.
I will say, season 6 did my favorite character dirty. You guys already know who that is. It's Robbie. You know.
Oh, Quan, your favorite character, Quan?
No, Robbie, bro. Robbie lost for the 3rd time. You don't think?
Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry, Robbie fans need to shut the frick up. Listen, people talking about they did him dirty. They did him more clean than anyone in the entire show outside of Johnny.
Okay, don't give me that sponsor excuse. That sponsor thing was not earned, bro.
No, I don't give a frick about the sponsor. I don't give a frick about that. I'm talking about his arc. Arc was a lot better than Miguel's. Like,
I mean, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Okay, let me ask you. The greatest movie of all time. We all know what it is. Rocky 1. Did he win in that movie? No. But why is it still the best Rocky movie? Why is it still pronounced as one of the greatest movies of all time? Because it shows to Art and losing that he doesn't need that. It actually was an arc that was really compelling. They did the same thing with Robbie. Very, very well. They showed more depth to his character than Miguel or Johnny.
Bro, karate. Tristan is backstage, bro.
What I'm saying is, Robbie's such good of a character. He does not need a trophy to solidify himself, and it showed that very, very well in his loss. He does not need to win. He does not need to win. Miguel needed to win. So if
what do you mean Miguel needed to win? Oh, hold on. What do you mean Miguel needed to win?
Because what are you going to do with Miguel if he loses? What are you going to do?
Bro, and don't give me the Stanford excuse, because he already got into Stanford way before that match. So I don't
Frick
know.
Stanford. That was a completely dumb, stupid arc that went down. My freaking 2-year-old sister could come up with a better arc than that. I'm talking about we're in part 3 already. All right?
Yeah.
You make the decision. Robbie wins, Miguel wins. Who's winning? If Robbie wins, what the hell is Miguel gonna do? By the way, the more popular character, a more bigger character.
Oh, you know what they could do with him in part 3? And this will piss you off. Bring back Hector.
See, this is it. This is right here. You say dumbass jokes because you know I'm right. Bro,
that's not a dumb joke. You could bring Hector back into the story.
Oh God! You know what, CVO, you're about to get kicked. I'm not joking. You're actually about to get kicked.
Okay. Chill.
No. Listen to me. What I'm saying is, you bring back Robbie loses that match, right? You do something which was one of the best compelled arcs in the show. He lost on the good side. He lost on the wrong side. Here he is balanced, and he still loses, and he finds R in it, and he finds to move on with his life in a compelling way to complete his arc. You do that with Miguel. You can't do this with Miguel. Miguel's won. He's lost. He's done a lot of things. He's not like Robbie. He's felt the glory. He's had the glory, and he needs to feel it again because he's went down and needs to get back up to show that he's proved himself. Because he doesn't have those emotional depths of losing the same way Robbie does. So he can actually find the glory in that. Well, Miguel couldn't because he hasn't lost as much as Robbie in match and in life. So all this bullcrap that they did him dirty is absolutely insane to me. What they did with Robbie, because I hate when people watch Cobra Kai and the characters like it's a sporting team. Like, oh, they lose. Like, it's not a sporting team. This is a story, a character, an arc.
I have another character.
Absolute freaking habungus Chunga. It's ridiculous. They're not doing dirty.
I have another character though, and you might agree with this, okay? Do you think that they chosen dirty this season?
It's season 6?
Yes.
It was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen on television, yes.
Okay, we can both agree with that. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get Tristan on, and we're gonna bring Caleb on. CBO, you have anything else to say? That's maybe the first smart thing you could say. Anything? What we got?
The smartest thing I could say?
Smartest thing you could say.
Kreese being the villain in season 6 makes no sense. Is that the smartest thing? All
right, yeah, that was smart. So I don't know why, and you saying that, I don't know why you still do not take, season 2 over season 6, but that's okay.
I mean, here's the thing: they're very close. Like I think.
Oh my God! SpongeBob's teeth. There's a bigger gap between there. And
I have a question. Do you think season 2 is like one of the better seasons, like all of them, like out of all of them?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But it's it's probably the worst outside of it. But season 6 is completely detached from the show. It is not.
It's definitely like, I will admit, and I do agree with you. Season 6 is all over the place. It is all over the place.
And season 2 actually is a fluent story. Say what you want about it. It's a good start to end.
Yeah, you have Kreese coming back in the beginning, and then in the middle half, he starts going back to that evil Kreese that we knew from the Karate Kid movie, and then by the end of it, he take over Cobra Kai. So yeah.
All right, well, CVO, appreciate you coming on. And would you say what's your 8 out of 10 for Daredevil Born Again?
Yes, 8 out of 10.
All right. Well, we'll see you later, CVO. Next time, please rewatch Infinity War and you know what? I'm gonna do a challenge for you. Watch Infinity War and Winter Soldier at the same time. I guarantee you, your eyes will be locked in on Infinity War instead of damn Winter Soldier. I'll tell you that. But anyway, thanks for watching. I mean, I'm not ending the live. Jeez.
Whoa, you're ending the stream, bro. Relax.
All right. Peace out, CVO.
Peace out.
Sorry. Hold on.
Taco Tuesday is every day.
Bro, it's not even Thursday. I mean, it's not even Tuesday.
Yeah. We're turning it back to Tuesday, but every Taco. No, you said in the thing. Taco Tuesdays every day. Didn't you said that in the clip? So every day is Tuesday.
It's every day apparently.
Bro, finally I'm on. Well, we guys even debated.
Wait, real quick, Tristan. You're not a Lakers fan, are you?
Maybe not.
Yeah. Well, I would. Yeah, you're not.
You better.
I am.
Well, you're gonna have a rough couple days in the next week. But...
Lakers in 4. We're sleeping.
Yeah. Right. That's funny.
Minnesota.
No.
All right, Matthew, do you just want to say your 1 out of 10? Because we already talked about it a little too long. Do you want to say your 1 out of 10 for the finale episode and the entire show? For me, I already said 8.8 for the final episode, and the entire show I give it 7.5.
All right. For the finale, I know this is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I know that's a bit high, but to be fair, that's the only episode out of this whole show that I have a 9 out of 10. Thought it was the best episode since episode 1, to be honest. Might be the
Well, I think
best
episode 8 was better than 1.
Oh yeah, that's true as well. But the whole show as a whole, 6.5 out of 10, and that's just being generous.
Whoa, 6.5.
6.5.
That's what I gave
Yeah.
Cobra Kai season 6.
Yeah, I should agree with the season 6 part. Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
overall.
What did you get? What do you give season 6 of Cobra Kai?
Oh, I don't remember.
I mean, if you had
I
to,
think it was
if you had to, like, remember, I gave it a 7 at first, I think, but now I got it a 6.
6.5 is being very generous. It was probably a 5 without part 3.
Part 3 did carry.
Man, I was just hoping it'd be a bit better. I feel bad for the OG Daredevil fans. I really love that show. I was looking forward to this. Man, it's just, I don't think it's terrible, but I don't think it's great either. But
Yeah, I made a full video today on why it's a solid show, but it does not live up to what the original show was. But yeah, let's read some of the chat. I missed on a lot because we were arguing about a long time. Cable to K, what's up? I hope the Wolves take down the Lakers, only because I'm from Minnesota. I mean, yeah, any sane person would want the Wolves to win over the damn diddy ass Lakers, but yeah, it's just me. Sorry. And yes, Caleb, I did send you the link if you want to come on. Come on. Batman doesn't count. We're talking Marvel. That was just a little. I just threw that in there. I'm just saying it's so better.
What is better?
The Batman is better than the Winter Soldier. 2022 Batman better than Winter
What are you guys trying to debate if Winter Soldier is better than Infinity War? Who's trying to debate that? Is that
CVO
Soldier. He has it as the best MCU movie, which is the most dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's like a movie. Are you kidding me? Over Infinity War, No Way Home? Like, what? There's no way.
I know. I named like 20 Marvel movies I put over it.
It seems like you hate that movie. I like it. It's just not better.
Hawk was being a ragdoll in season 2. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I mean, they give him more to do in season 2.
He was getting his ass whooped. He was getting his ass whooped a lot. Yeah.
I mean, they give him more to do in season 2.
At the same time, he was inexperienced fighter.
Like
he lost to, like, Dimitri.
Like they just completely
Jackie Chan in his first 3 months of training or something, or what?
They just completely disrespect Hawk in season 6 by not even having him make.
If anyone to bring up Hawk compare season 2 and 6, don't even compare season 2 Hawk to season 6. I don't care who disrespects him more.
Yeah, like he doesn't even make. He doesn't even make the
character.
He doesn't make the original group.
Yeah, he doesn't even make the team. The only way he gets on is because Tori quits. Like,
yeah, he's a damn backup quarterback, dude.
Yeah, like he comes in as a backup. Like that's just embarrassing. I mean, the fact that Devin made it in over him is embarrassing.
Yeah, that's like leaving Lamar Jackson off all protein. Like, you out of your mind. Like, what's up?
Yeah, look, Hawk. Dimitri was like funny, annoying in season 2. Season 6, he's just annoying. He's like annoying where you want to gouge your eyes out.
Yeah, he just pissed me. He might be my least favorite character that season.
Dimitri is like the worst.
Dimitri in season 2, he was annoying, but he still had a good heart.
He was like just funny.
He was an asshole annoying.
He was like, I'm like, bro, could somebody punch this dude in the face? Like, Hawk, beat his ass, please, in season 6. Like,
yeah, like Dimitri is probably the worst character in season 6.
Bro,
Dimitri smash and pass.
Oh, look who's back.
No, it's sure taking you a while, bud.
I'm thinking about that weird ass. Jeez.
He was thinking about
it. Dude.
He was
because Matthew said he's the worst character in season 6. I was really thinking about, is he really the worst character? He probably is, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, I think
Dimitri-
Chosen
I mean,
might
I
win.
guess you could. I mean, I guess you can
Robbie's the worst
make.
character in season 6. Bro.
I mean, I guess you can make a case for Zara because what the fuck does she
What
do?
the no? Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Hold the break.
Matthew,
Pump
get a
brakes.
rope. All right, hear me out.
I
On this?
said,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
said
You
you
get
can
calm
make
down,
a
calm.
case. I didn't say she is.
Like Hawk. I mean,
You
not Hawk.
can't make
Bro,
a case that she's the worst
Chosen.
character, buddy.
She may be the
All right.
best, honestly.
Okay, Evan, stop, please. No,
Jesus.
Chosen,
Chosen, yeah.
Dimitri, and
Dimitri.
Devin were the worst to me. And
I hated
honestly,
her in part
before
one.
part three, you could have thrown Johnny in there. How awful it made his character.
He was annoying in part 1.
And Daniel also
Yeah,
was
he had
pretty
bad
mean.
moments in part 2.
And Daniel
Well,
was sometimes a little too much for them. I'm not
Even
gonna take away.
Miguel was annoying in
Like-
part 1.
Johnny
Oh,
in
yeah.
part 2.
Oh yeah, he was kind
not
of being
great
whiny
either.
about the lead. No, part 2, he was kind of being whiny. Yeah, but
He was a joke. It was
Yeah.
embarrassing, dude.
Chosen,
dude.
Chosen was like sobbing
Dude,
like a
he-
baby.
season 5, like he was comedy, but he was serious. But now he was just comedy. Now he's just a
No,
comedy.
now he's just there for comic relief, and it's not good comedy either. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
not.
not even funny.
And Melissa, I don't know if I'm gonna be bringing that much people on. That's one of the funniest debates.
CVO
Damn,
2.
Matt. You guys should see Sinners. Yeah, I'm hearing that's really good.
Yeah,
Michael B.
I
Jordan.
watched-
Josh Allen's wife's in there. I forgot her name.
Haley Steinfeld.
Zara was wasted character potential. I mean, her character potential.
feel like she did what she needed to do.
Was not she? All right, I'm sorry. Can someone explain to me what what Zara's potential was? To do what?
I feel like she did her purpose. She had her purpose.
Where's her? Where's her character?
was
Oh,
to be
no,
a
her purpose
rival
was to
for
be.
Tori.
No, her character was to be a rival bitch to Tori, and that's what she did very well.
Yeah, an annoying ass bitch.
Yeah.
Tori. That was
And
the point.
if you guys think that she had some character, emotional or actual serious room moments, you out of your mind. You're just getting lost in her looks. That's all I'm saying. All right, Caleb,
Yeah.
the case here. What's up, Caleb?
Nice, finally.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn up your mic a bit. It's a bit quiet. Hold on.
That's probably why.
Okay, that's good. All right, so we got Caleb the Caleb. This is his first time ever coming on. I thought I'd bring him on. He's in the chat a lot, and did Instagram live together. He actually has seen a lot of shows that you guys have not, because you should. I mean, I usually go after Matthew for this stuff, but Tristan, bro.
I'm bad. I know I'm bad. Look, I started watching Born Again. I haven't finished it yet. Okay. And I got some other shows I want to
No,
watch.
frick Born Again. Watch Breaking Bad, motherfucker.
I'm gonna watch that
Jeez.
too. I'm gonna watch that too.
Like, there's still a lot of shows I need to watch. I know that, but bro, Tristan, you need to get on it, bro.
I know. I need to finish so many shows.
So, Caleb, what's your favorite shows, and what are some ones that you should recommend to these guys and maybe me? I don't know what TV shows he was. Right now, I'm still watching Dexter, and I did start watching Invincible. For
I got
Matthew.
season 3 of Invincible. I haven't finished.
I'm on episode 5. It's a pretty good show, and out of all the shows I'm gonna watch, The Boys is the last on my list. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Come on, just watch that show, bro.
It's
peak.
literally the bottom last on my list.
so
but
good.
yeah, there's so much shows that I have not watched. I would watch over that. I'm just saying that right now. Anyway, Kill, what kind of shows should you recommend to them and to me? Let's hear it.
Let's see. Obviously, Walking Dead. Obviously.
That's been one for a long time for both of you guys.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
And you
I
know,
would
would say,
say-
"Oh, it's bad later." It doesn't matter. It doesn't take away anything.
I would say Game of Thrones, but I've only watched the first episode.
Okay,
so-
I'm still watching that. Like I said,
I
watched,
don't know
like,
if I'm gonna watch it or not.
I watched like the first 3, and it just hasn't really hooked
I've
me
only
yet.
seen
So.
clips because my mom watched it. I never actually seen a full-on episode.
And then Caleb, you're watching Daredevil right now. What episode are you on?
I'm on season 2, episode 11. So I'm like almost
Episode
on
what?
season 2. 11.
11. Oh,
I gotta
Yeah,
watch every
that
single
season
Daredevil
is-
episode.
the beginning of that season with the Frank Castle stuff is really, really good. My only problem with that season is when the whole electric stuff, I think, it takes a way too big of a turn in the show. Overall, I think the season was really good. But when you get to season 3, oh my gosh, it's the only Well, 3 television seasons. I give a 10 out of 10. That's one of
Yeah.
them. The best. So that season is so good.
And you told me I have to watch Defenders before season 3, right? Right.
You don't really need to.
It's
I
on
guess you
one
could.
season.
Because what happens in season 3, the opening is following after the Defenders, and it's a pretty big thing. But you could just look up what happened or watch the last episode, because the whole Defenders thing is set up throughout all Jessica Jones, the Iron Fist, the Luke Cage. It all sets up there, and Matt Murdock is in it. I guess you could watch it. You might not catch everything that's going on. But yeah, I think Defenders was all right. I mean, it was really only good because of the fights, but the whole story wasn't the best. But yeah,
Not a
you
big
could just watch Daredevil season 3 without it and just look up. But I will say, if you're gonna, you've seen Punisher, right? Both of the seasons.
I watched Punisher
Yeah, I was
before
gonna
Daredevil.
say Punisher. Season 1 is after season 2, before season 3, and then season 2 is after season 3. I think Punisher season 2 and Jessica Jones season 3 were the last 2 Netflix Marvel shows to release before they canceled. I think Jessica Jones was the last one. So yeah, we'll see how that goes there. I know 6 Feet Under is a really good show. I haven't even heard of that. 6 Feet Under?
I think I heard something about it. Never.
Like their Creed songs? The Creed song? All right, 6 Feet Under. American drama series. Came out 2001, has 5 seasons. Yeah, I never heard of this, but it looks like it is pretty.
At least it doesn't have like freaking 10 seasons.
That's 5 seasons. It's on Netflix. 8.7 IMDb, 81 on Rotten Tomatoes. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I really actually never heard of this. I don't know what's even about. I guess I don't know. Oh, they got Michael C. Hall in there. I didn't know that. But yeah, there's a lot of shows I want to watch. I really like a whole. There's a lot more movies and shows I need to watch. I'll tell you that.
There's a lot
More
of
shows
movies
that I
I
want to watch is obviously I got to finish Game of Thrones. I want to watch The Wire. I guess The Boys at one point in my life. Peaky
Yeah,
Blinders is one that a lot
I
of
gotta
people
watch
like.
Daredevil. I might have to watch Dexter eventually.
You watch Dexter. Well, you watch Breaking Bad first, but Dexter's so good.
Yeah.
I think it is the most tense thing I ever watched. I mean, Dexter season 1, 2, and 4, like the last couple episodes are some of the most tense things in television, outside of maybe the season 7 of Walking Dead, the opening episode, and also I would say Breaking Bad season 4 finale, and also what else was? Oh yeah, Better Call Saul season 6.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Where Lalo just shows up, and that whole scene was, it's so crazy how Better Call Saul made that show so tense when we literally know the character survives, and it's a prequel. It's insane how they did that, because that was so tense.
That's a good show that you can make.
And honestly, I think I like Better Call Saul more than Breaking Bad now as my favorite television show. It's always changing, but whenever I think about Better Call Saul a little too long, I always take it over. But yeah, Stranger Things season 5 will be coming out. I just saw something on Twitter that we might get some news about the release or a trailer soon.
Wait, when is it coming out?
Wait, doesn't season 5 come out in like November?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Wait until near the end of the year, of course.
I'm okay with it because
it's been 3 years though, dude.
I need to rewatch.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like the biggest
I'm be
Stranger
honest.
Things fan, but I'm gonna watch it.
I used to love it. It used to be my favorite
show. It is not.
It used to be my favorite show before
Like,
Cobra Kai. But
I like season 1, I like season 3, but I'm not a fan of season 2 or 4.
You like 2 and 4? What the hell?
no, actually, I think 2 is actually underrated.
Okay,
Season
2 is better than
is
1.
criminally underrated.
2 is better than 1, almost better than 3, and 4 is the best. That's my.
It's better than 3. What?
No. You motherfuckers gotta stop at season 3 because of one damn scene. One scene of 11. Relax. It's one scene. No, I don't want to hear this bullcrap.
Why are you slandering season 1? That's amazing season.
It's boring, dude. I'm sorry.
Well, it's good.
Dude,
It's
the
good
show.
writing, but it's the least action packed.
It's the whole
the
season
point?
is revolved around investigation that when you rewatch, you already know the answer. So that's all I gotta say.
You got to start the show somehow. You can't just freaking put
It's
action
only
in.
good on the first watch. Come on, man.
Yes, it's a little boring at the first part, but at the end, it's freaking good. Okay.
Yeah, the end, but season 2 is consistent throughout the whole show.
Yeah, I
3
love season 2.
has
I think it's better
the
than
best
season
moments
3.
in the show, the best character arcs in the show, and 4 has everything you want and all of it
Yeah, I
combined.
love season 4. I gotta watch season 4.
But anyway, movies like the movies this year are not that good, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I thought they're gonna be better. They're not that good. Like, we don't have one good movie coming out till July, which is halfway through the year.
Yeah, I gotta wait for Superman
I
and
guess there's
Fantastic
some
Four.
good ones, but not like huge big ones. Like, we had the Minecraft movie, which was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Chicken jockey.
It's so bad that it's good. I heard.
It was actually one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not gonna see it.
Well, there's
I
so
probably
many
gonna watch
videos
Captain
of
America
them
movie.
ranking all the memes, bro. Like Stranger Things best show. It's not watchable. Break it. He said
It's not
season
the best
one.
show. It used
He
to.
said
I don't
season
know.
one.
First of all, I was not hating on it, and I would never take movie or show opinion from a guy with a Minecraft poster as his damn picture. I would never. Your opinion
Oh
is
my
beneath a
God.
freaking rat. All right, I don't care. Anything Breaking Bad and Dexter's unwatchable. They do one of the best things with characters, with cinematography and acting you can't even fathom. You can't even conceive what that show is. Your knowledge on movies are so low you can't even conceive it. All right. Freaking Minecraft poster. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking tired of people praising this movie.
Like
It's one of the worst
Minecraft.
movies ever made. It's
I
one of
think
the
they're
worst movies ever
sarcastic
made.
when they praise it. I think it's sarcastic when they praise it.
It's only
Minecraft.
no. Trust me, I thought it was too, and I rolled along with it. People generally think the movie's good.
Wait, they actually think this movie's good?
There's no way.
Dude,
I thought it
have
was just
so many
show.
people
There's no way.
everywhere saying that
I
movie's
haven't
good.
watched it. I just have felt like it
Dude,
sucks.
they said it's the best video game movie of all time. I think it's better than
Hell
Sonic
no.
and Mario.
Whoa,
Sonic
slow
and
down.
Mario.
You ever
That's
heard of
what they
Mario?
say.
You ever heard of the
Yes.
Sonic movies?
It's not even a good adaptation of a game. Like
I mean,
it's
I
so-
can't judge it because I haven't even watched it yet. So
I mean, I can't
No,
really
you
judge. I mean, I can't.
consider yourself lucky. You're a lucky man.
It just looks like it
Don't
sucks.
watch
I
the
mean,
movie.
I still gotta watch it, but I'm probably not watching it. I don't know.
But
I mean,
anyway,
is it worse-
I was
is it
looking at
worse
a
than-
list.
is
It's
it worse
really
than Cobra
not,
Kai
no.
season
I mean,
6? But no.
It has to be.
No, it's worse than
Cobra Kai
season 6
is
for
not-
sure.
Season 6 is not that bad. They
Oh
can
wow!
only roast
Never
it.
thought the day would come where no one would say that.
I gave it a 4.2 just out of it being fun.
Damn, that's
But
low.
as an actual movie, it might be in the freeze.
Might be too.
Like-
Weeds.
Like, I made a list. You guys don't even my top 5, my top 10 least favorite movies of all time. I got a real list I made. You want to hear it? All right. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So number 10 is a Fantastic Four movie in 2015. One of the most boring movies I've ever seen in my life.
Boy, that shit's awful.
That was
Number
so
9
bad.
is Number 9 is Halloween Ends. I genuinely almost walked out of the theater.
Oh jeez.
Number 8 is Halloween Resurrection. Also awful.
There's not Busta Rhymes in it. Yeah.
A lot of horror movies here. All right. Number 7, The Seed of Chucky. Holy frick, the movie is bad. I don't want to tell you what Chucky did and the whole thing with his kid. It was just awful. All right. Number 6, Halloween, The Curse or whatever. One of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. Number 5, Jason Goes to Hell. The Friday the 13th movie. Seriously awful. So
Most
the only
horrible.
movie is Jason dies and his spirit takes control of like other people, and we don't see Jason at all. He's just some sort of ghost. It was so bad. Number 4, Freddy's Dead. Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Also terrible. But here are my top 3. And these top 3 are very, very at their own level. Like, these are separate from the ones. I hate these movies. All right, number 3 is the Emoji Movie. Oh my gosh. Like,
I think everybody hates that movie.
that is what he did worst of it. All right, number
The
2,
fact that
and
I
this is
actually went to the
badly,
theaters with my
this is
brother to see
obviously,
that shit.
arguably number 1. It's Turning Red. Holy frick.
Oh, good grief!
Oh, that movie.
I-
the Pixar
That
movie.
was
But number
ass.
1. Number 1.
Wait, number
separate
1.
itself.
Hated this movie.
Okay.
Never watched it, so
I'm like, yeah.
I'm
I give this
Love
movie
it.
a 0.6 out of 10, a 0.6. And the only reason I give it the 0.6 is because it's so bad that I actually, just because it's my least favorite movie of all time, it has some value. That's why it has a 0.6. And it's Cats from 2019.
Oh Jesus!
You better hate. Everybody should hate that movie. Like,
Dude, holy frick!
That's such a weird
I
film.
remember seeing the trailer. I was like, is that actually a movie?
It was
Please tell me.
full-grown celebrities dressed up as cats, like doing weird ass stuff, licking themselves. It was disgusting. It was like, honestly, whoever made that should be in a psych ward. And I only watched it because back in 2019, I'd watch like every single movie that came out, and that was one. And oh god, yeah, it was bad. Nobody watched that. Like, yeah, let me just show you some of the pictures from this movie so you guys get an idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I already know what you were talking about. I remember the trailers for that
I
crap.
don't. The trailer was so bad.
I was
didn't
like,
watch
no
it.
one's gonna
Like-
watch that crap.
Ugh,
This
God.
is what we're dealing with, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They thought this was gonna be a good
that's-
movie or something when they made this. Like, what the fuck did they think?
It's some weird ass musical. I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then you got this guy. What's his name? The one fat ass. What's his name?
CGK.
I'm only calling him fast because he's actually a real jerk in real life. What's his name? I don't know. He's that one talk show guy.
I think
So,
I know
yeah,
who
it
you're
was
talking
awful.
about. I forgot his name.
Wait, I don't know what fat ass you're talking about.
The guy who does like singing in cars or celebrities.
I
James
have no idea what
Corden.
you're talking about. But
Yeah, James Corden. Yeah,
James Corden. Yeah. James
Yeah,
Corden.
Corden.
So
yeah.
what did he do?
Bro, he just you got to look up all the stuff he did. It's like a whole thing.
I didn't know about that. I just thought he was doing.
Oh, it's definitely a whole thing. All the stuff he did.
By the way, this is the scene I'm talking about.
Oh jeez.
This is what really pushed me over the edge.
oh god,
Bro, frick, dude, stop.
Yo, what
Evan,
is
did you hear my
that?
top
Is
three?
that
Evan, did you hear my
double
top three least favorite movies of all time? It's
I
the
don't.
Emoji Movie, Turning Red, and Cats. You agree?
yes,
That's
it's
your
double
favorite?
K.
Least favorite motherfucker. Oh no.
Oh my god.
And by the way, if you add in TV shows, She-Hulk, I think is slightly better than Cats. All right, I'll say that. And it's probably better than Turning Red also, and the Emoji
Hey,
Movie.
had
It's
Daredevil
pretty
in it,
funny
okay.
because like all those movies have better actors than Stallone. That's pretty funny.
Dude, you're actually that actually is like the dumbest thing you've ever said in your life. You know, he's been nominated for like three Oscars, dude.
And he's only won one. So
Yeah, and the Oscars were
bro,
stupid.
he has a worse record at the Oscars than Lamar does in the playoffs. That's embarrassing.
It's really not true, bro. That's not true. And everyone knows the Oscars is a joke, bro. It always has been. Oh God. What were we talking about? All right, so these are some of the movies and shows that are coming out in 2027. You guys let me know if you're excited or not.
Oh, good.
So, two big ones: Spider-Man:
I'll
A
be-
Brand New
yep.
Day.
Beyond
Still not like
Spider-Verse.
that title.
That's probably
but,
the dumbest name I've ever heard.
Of course, I'm excited for it. Spider-Man. I gotta be.
Wait, this is the new Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
Yeah, that's
Brand new
that's
day.
the
Oh,
genius title they came up
hell
with.
I
They
think
had
it's
to
the
get
next
rid of the
is the
Homecoming.
called like a Brand New Week or something or what?
They wanted
The
to get rid of the
afternoon?
home in the title, but they said
The Brand New
Day.
Afternoon and the Brand New Night. That's the new trilogy. All right, Avengers: Doomsday. Still worried
Of
about
course
this movie.
I'm worried
It's gonna
about
be
it, but of course I'm excited. Like,
Shrek 5. At least it says that.
I'm worried about it.
Please
I'm also
fix
worried
the
about that.
animation.
I'm worried about it.
It depends what they do. It really does depend how they do it.
Yeah.
Scream 7.
I'm excited.
I didn't watch the sixth one, so
I watched the fifth one. I didn't watch the
I, yeah, I watched the one.
I
in
was not a
2022.
fan of the fifth one at all.
I
You
watched
don't,
it.
well, you don't like the fifth? I thought the fifth one was good.
No.
I thought it was alright.
I mean, they bring back the legacy. They bring back the legacy characters.
Is my favorite.
They bring back the legacy characters. New, somewhat interesting characters. They have a decent twist.
I thought it was alright.
Okay, which one is Jenna Ortega in?
2022.
Here. The new one, 5 and
That one.
6.
Those are my favorite personally.
You're sick. You're actually sick. All right, Mario 2. I like the first one, so I think it could be good.
Yeah, it could be good. I like the
Toy
first one.
Story 5.
We did not need it.
I do not need no iPad.
We didn't need the fourth
or
one.
bull crap.
We didn't need the fourth one.
Hopefully,
I'm gonna
there's
bet
not a
there's
toy
gonna be a
bear in that
How
one.
much you want to bet there's gonna be a skibidi toilet toy inside this? I'm betting my
There
life
better
on that.
not.
It's gonna be
Oh,
awful.
No.
And-
There might be a toy bear in there, so just keep your cool.
I tell you what.
Oh, wait, no, a toy dog. Keep your cool. Keep your cool.
You're sick, bro. You know what? Let's hope there's no innocent babysitters around. All right.
Yeah.
You know, innocent babysitters with their.
All
Right.
right.
All right. So it
Yeah.
says a new Star Wars movie, the new Jedi Order. I don't know if that's real or not, but I don't know. There's supposed to be a Mandalorian movie coming out this year. I also don't know if that's real. TV shows. We're gonna get The Boys season 5. Maybe I will have
last
watched
one.
it by then. Maybe I'll have watched it by then. We'll see.
You better watch it.
New TV shows. The Welcome to Derry, the Pennywise prequel or whatever. That's gonna be a TV show. We'll see how that goes. I'm not so sure about that. And then both Daredevil Born Again season 2 and Punisher the television show, which I did hear the Punisher show will come out like in February of 2026. It'll come out before.
Bro, they're making
Daredevil.
a whole new Punisher show.
Yes, that dude. The finale kind of left it off as a cliffhanger to set him up.
I'm excited for those.
I know
So
that ending was
Bro.
crazy.
The Punisher show better slap. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah, 'cause like I
hell is
said-
that supposed to mean?
Punisher was
Slap.
good, but his dialogue did
I was
not.
upset that they canceled the original Punisher after 2 seasons.
Yeah, because dude,
but-
season 2
Wow.
ended off right where Punisher's supposed to be as a full-on vigilante. The whole 2 seasons were setting up to be a full vigilante because he was just killing people. He was just killing people to get to his family or get out of trouble.
Yeah, he's
Season
supposed
2
to just kill random
Season
criminals.
2, he had his machine gun, he had his vest. He's a full vigilante, and then we don't see him for 6 years, and now he's
Bro, is
in
it
Born
just
Again.
Not popular. Is that why it got canceled?
It was some contract money issues because dude, season 3 Daredevil was huge, and Jessica, I don't even know what the issue was. It's just something happened. But I was so mad when that happened. I was generally pissed.
Bro,
And then-
I saw a TikTok today that said disturbing facts about Anna Frank. And it was
Bro, what the frick are you talking about,
What the hell? Where are you getting this crap from?
dude?
No,
we are talking about Punisher.
no.
We're talking
No one is
Punisher.
talking
Where
about
the
this.
frick do you come up with that?
What do you do in your free time, bro?
What are you talking about?
He hasn't seen Daredevil season 3. That was the
Okay.
joke. Sorry, that.
Okay,
that
wait,
sounded
what's the joke again?
random.
Oh god.
Bro, the fact was that she never got to see Daredevil season 3. That was the fact. Relax.
God, dude. You know what? Whatever,
You
bro.
acted like that was random or something.
That is, yeah. Let's read the chat, dude. Oh my gosh. Where were we? Haven't watched season 4 in a while. Season 3 had a bad love drama, and Hopper was a man child. Oh my gosh, here we go. Dude, the love drama was not that bad, dude. It was not that bad. People are acting like a season 2 Cobra Kai love drama. You know, did it ever crossed your damn mind that kids have love drama? Have it ever crossed your mind?
I still can't believe that you and CBO got into a debate about season 2 or season 6.
Yeah,
being better
that
than
is
season 2.
horrendous.
That's
Terrible.
horrendous.
Bro, don't
You already
already
watched.
read
You already
that.
seen that. Yeah.
It's like,
I'm just stating facts. Reason why I'm a big Minecraft fan is because I've been playing the game since I was 13. Breaking Bad has great characters. All of them. Wait. How I was 13? How Breaking Bad has great characters? All of them are now interesting. What the hell are you saying? Are you saying? Because just before you said that it's not watchable. Now you're saying they have great characters and they're interesting. What the hell are you talking
Bro,
about?
no, be nice.
speaking-
Here. Gosh, damn.
I played
Anthony.
Minecraft when I was a kid too. It doesn't mean it's good. And by the way, if you're a true Minecraft fan, you should be disrespected by the fact that Steve is some middle-aged fat man. You should be disrespected.
Exactly.
Dude, the whole the Steve has nothing to do. It's literally just Jack Black playing himself again, announcing
Yeah,
stuff,
just
screaming
Jack
like
Black.
a lunatic. It's just Jack Black, Jason Momoa, and a bunch of other terrible actors running around a green screen in terrible CGI with a terrible story and terrible humor.
Is Jack Black going to be in every single video game movie now? He's like, in
And
every
dude, Jack Black just screaming the whole movie, announcing Minecraft stuff. And by the
Yeah.
way, how the hell
Steven.
are skeletons riding spiders? I never saw that in Minecraft, dude.
Yeah.
Chicken Chucky.
It's like chicken chucky.
And it doesn't matter if you played the game. It doesn't mean the movie's good. A game and a movie are way different.
Yeah. Like
Tell the
Scream
Resident
Black
Evil.
Ring.
Tell the Resident Evil
Like,
fans.
plot armor, I know what you
how
mean.
bad they
I have
are.
no interest in
How was
Scream
Scream 5 cringe? I don't get that, bro.
I don't think it was cringe. I just don't think it
I
was
thought
that great.
it was just boring for most of the movie.
It was a solid movie at best. It
But
wasn't anything
Scream 6, though, I
spectacular.
liked it. Scream
I
6,
mean, are we
liked
gonna act like Scream 3 and 4 are good though? Like,
I like
wasn't.
Scream
Yeah, I don't really care about those.
Scream
I just like
3?
the original.
Nah. don't
I
like Scream
only
3.
think Scream 1 and 2 are the only good Scream movies. But I think Scream 1's on like its own tier. Like, that's way better than anything they did.
I disagree. I think Scream 4 is pretty good. It's
I don't
one
really
of my
remember too
favorites.
much of that movie, dude. I don't remember.
That's why you gotta rewatch it.
Maybe. I wouldn't be on the live for long, just a few minutes if you like. Well, I don't know what you want to talk. What? I don't know. I guess I can bring you on.
Yeah, Melissa wanted to join like a couple minutes ago. But
Yeah. I just don't want to get everyone on, especially if
was gonna
Evan's
join.
on. That'll not be good.
Evan and Jake are on.
Evan will scare all my
gosh.
viewers away, bro.
He's like the most random crap in like a different subject.
I said the character are not interested. Interested in what?
Are you trying to say interesting?
Maybe
Like,
that's
Jesus
what
Christ, dude. You should work on your grammar before you talk about Breaking Bad, dude.
Speaking of
I
Breaking
know.
Bad,
I'm one to talk. I have terrible grammar. I failed
Me
a second
too.
grade
I have
spelling
terrible
bee.
grammar.
All right. First off, they were asking me the hard questions. Number one. But yes,
God.
I did
Okay.
partially fail. It was bull crap. Anyway, if I'm making a point, I'm at least gonna spell it right. All right. So tell me, Minecraft fan. Tell me Walter White's story. Tell me Jesse's story. Because I know damn well you've not seen the show. Damn well. Or you watch the first episode and you have a mind of a freaking 2-year-old who just wants to see action. You don't care for stories, and you just click out of there. That's just the way I'm interpreting it. I'm not saying people can have different opinions, but you have to at least defend your opinion before just making outrageous claims. Because most people that hate Breaking Bad are just people that hate just hate how much it's loved. Anything that's loved by a lot and people say it's great, people are just naturally going to rebel against it. Like The Godfather. Everyone's like, oh, if you think Godfather's a good movie, you're so cringe. You just
I
love
haven't
movies.
seen
Hey,
it. I
Jake.
ain't judge.
Jake says it all the time. Like, bro, first of all, you've never even seen the movie, and you're
Like,
hating it
bro, I
because
only like
people
superhero
like
movies
it.
and Disney movies.
And The Godfather is a fantastic movie, and I don't understand why people think just because you like it, you're some cringy film addict. Like, that's just not true.
Yeah, it's probably like 30% of the fan base just being annoying about the movie, but I bet it's a freaking good.
I mean, objectively speaking, it might be the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I mean, you think Godfather, Shawshank Redemption, what else do you think?
Yeah, those are like actual like good.
Forrest Gump is up there because literally that can appeal to anyone. Back to the Future, maybe. I think the best movie of all time needs to be a movie that has all these cinema notes, but it can be for everyone. Because Godfather, it cannot be for everyone. It can't be for everyone.
Maybe that's why people just don't think like the.
This is why I think Forrest Gump is the greatest movie of all time because I think it has all the cinema
for
points and all
everybody.
the art, but it can compel to everyone.
As
That's why I think
humor, as serious story, like
yeah, and I think it blends well pretty good. And just for movies are
Story.
popular and made popular in America, let's just be honest. And this goes through all of American history, a lot of American history. So I think that is probably the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
And it's probably a top. It's a top 5 all time for me personally. Also,
I actually love watching the movie. It's fun and it's sad too.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah. Speaking of Breaking Bad, I'm gonna watch it after Daredevil. I watched the first episode and I kind of just stopped.
Bro, it's the greatest pilot episode of all time. What are you talking about?
Probably watch Daredevil and Punisher out of the Netflix stuff.
It's slightly better than Walking Dead. That's my second pilot episode, but because the Walking Dead pilot, people made fun of it a lot because it had a lot of
really good.
It had the stunt doubles and the zombies were like completely like they did not do all the makeup correctly, and they're just standing there. But no one really notices that. That's just cherry picking. The actual story was good.
Yeah, the first 6 seasons, amazing.
And by the way, I'm saying season 7 is just way too overhated. It is not as bad as people say it is.
I like the first half. Second half, I'm not a big fan.
No, it's more of the whole stuff with the whole Tiger Kingdom.
Everything
there, I hate it.
I always hear people say that people hate season 7, but then people love Negan.
The only part I do not like, and you can make the case, right, that oh my gosh, I'm forgetting his name. Rick Grimes. Jeez. The only reason I know it happens. Sometimes I forget my own name, but Rick Grimes, the fact that people get mad that he just, kind of or no, this is what I was gonna say. Rick Grimes, people say like how he acts, like basically like kneeling down and giving up on everything to holy hell. Wait a minute. Wait a
I don't
bit.
know what you're trying to say.
Oh god, his memory is worse than mine.
Dude, I don't have bad memories. Just TV show characters I forget sometimes. I don't watch the show for a while.
I mean, to be fair, there is like 11 seasons, so it's a lot to remember. So.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Matthew.
It's still not over yet. There's like a gazillion spin-offs. It's insane.
I know. I think they're still doing the Daryl spinoff and
I watched Dead City, and I watched there's another one called The Ones Who Live. But yeah.
I did not watch any of the spinoffs, including the prequel one. What's it called? The Fear of the Walking Dead or something?
Yeah. I never watched that
Yeah,
one
I did not watch any of those. Maybe I will one day, but
This is what happens if someone spin-offs for a show or like a franchise.
yeah, what I was
Like,
saying
stopped.
is how easily, I wouldn't say easily, but how Rick gives up and does not fight back practically the whole season against Negan, I do not like.
I just don't
Now,
like that
it
they
makes
dragged that
sense
storyline
because
for 2
he had
seasons.
there's really nothing
Yeah.
he could do, or everyone he loves kind of dies. But I just do not think that's who Rick is. I feel like Rick will always find a way to at least attempt to do something. And obviously, I think there's episodes where he gives up, but it can't be the whole entire show until practically the last moment, the last couple scenes. That's the only part. And then also the pacing and stuff with the whole Kingdom and Carol. She's on her whole own story, the whole entire show. It's just
That was
everything is
disaster.
everything is kind of mixed up. But
Yeah.
I think the season is still a solid season. It's a whole lot better than season 8.
Yeah,
And
you can't
honestly-
deny that season 8's the worst. We cannot deny that.
no,
it's
it
the
is
worst.
by far the worst. It was awful.
Yes.
Um,
You would have to pay me like a lot of money to rewatch
8,
that.
10, and 11 are my least favorite, honestly.
I heard the last
And-
season was awful.
I like 9. I like 7. I like all the 6. Even though if we had to talk about the OG seasons, 4 is my least favorite out of the 6. I feel like that one was just it had some of the best emotional moments, some of the best acting moments, but everyone's just separated from each other the whole entire show. And it's like watching it's like 4 TV shows at once.
Yeah.
All of them were good, but it's just not that rewatchable. But the beginning and the end of that season was really good. And also, was that the season where the governor went up and they had that whole thing with the governor?
Yeah, the Governor Redemption, whatever you
The thing
call
about
it.
the
Yeah,
governor
season
is
4, yeah.
we spent like 3 episodes building up his like somewhat redemption, and then he just turns completely evil, then dies. It's like in one episode, like 3 episodes of just completely building up, step by step by step. He's evil, he dies in like 5 minutes. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Now that scene was really good, especially when but you know, I didn't like that in the full picture of things. That's why season 4 is my least favorite out of the 6. 5, 6, and 2 are my top 3.
Yeah. Season 2, 3, season 5, and 6.
I think I might take 6 over 5 slightly. And then 5, but the 5 opening episode was just so good.
But
I
now
don't
the
know.
first episode of season 7 was so emotional. Like
The
man.
ending and opening of 5 were so good. I think it was when all the characters were at their best. So I think I could take 5 over 6. I still think 2 is my favorite.
I don't know.
And then I think 3 might be slightly better than 1 because 1 was just a little too short. But 1 was probably when the story at its best.
I agree with that.
And then everything else, like I said. Honestly, I think you could just watch season 1 through 6. You can watch 7. Cause you kind of have to watch season 7. If you watch the season 6 last episode, you literally need to watch 7. But you should watch 7, and if you're not interested, then just give it up. Because season 8 is not going to get any better. It's really not. All right, Evan, welcome back, Evan.
Thank you.
Take that shit off.
Oh yeah,
Take it
karate.
off,
How did
dude.
you like?
Oh my gosh.
What did you think of my
Bro.
Instagram story at karate about the free double hot dogs? Remember that?
Oh, that was freaking
Bro.
disgusting. Do you guys see that?
What are you guys talking about?
Dude. I'm literally I'm lying down, and I see on the Instagram story, it was like probably 12 p.m. too. It was midnight. And, dude, he has freaking, what was it? Was it Fruity Pebbles inside your corn dog?
Hot dog.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
It was good. No. I got bored. Okay, I got bored. I was like, you know what?
Dude,
Let me try something different.
guys,
No.
Fruity
Listen.
Pebbles inside his hot dog. There is no way in hell that's good.
It is. Try it. Try it.
No, I'm not trying that. Hell no, dude. A hot dog is like meaty and juicy and hot. Fruity Pebbles is the opposite of that. It's fruity.
Who cares?
Who cares? My damn taste buds care.
It's fruity, just like you know. That's crazy.
Shut the hell up, dude. You know what?
Wait, no,
Hey,
no way. This is your
But
kind
no
of
way.
food, though. It's
Hold on.
fruity
You put
and it's
ketchup
got a
in
wiener.
tacos, so you can't talk, buddy.
Dude, that's
You
dude.
put-
Thank you. Holy shit.
You put ketchup in tacos. What are you talking about?
Thank you, dude.
No.
Disrespect Christian's
Shut
culture.
the hell up, man.
You don't get, you don't have to speak for me, bro.
Listen, you tell me Fruity Pebbles and hot dogs have no taste similarities. But
Oh
a
my, it doesn't
listen,
matter. It's good.
no, it's not. But listen,
Oh,
ketchup.
You never tried it, so you can't judge it until you try it.
Okay, I never tried dog shit. Do I have to try that before you say it's bad?
Okay, that's true. That's true. Right?
But listen,
That's completely different. Okay.
it's not. But listen, what I'm saying
I never
is
taste dog food.
the taste similarity to ketchup and tacos is not that far off because everyone has a burger. Listen, a burger has meat, lettuce,
It's different.
tomatoes.
Different kind
No,
of
it no.
Different kind of meat, different seasonings.
You put your
Meat
ketchup
patty.
in.
Any different seasoning though.
Oh my gosh, the seasoning. Oh wow, that's the big.
And
That's
different
the
type
big
of meat.
So tomatoes, lettuce, cheese, meat, and ketchup, and a taco shell. That does not sound.
But
good
if
at
you
all.
put that in a burger bun, it's fine. But if you put, but let me ask you something. If you put hold on. Can you put sour cream in a burger? Can you put sour cream in a burger? Hell
Never
no.
tried it.
Yeah, and for a good reason, because no one would do that. Sour cream is nasty. Anyone putting it on a taco burger is disgusting. But if you
I might
put
put sour cream like on my baked potato.
put
but
no one needs to worry about that. What that was. What I was saying is
so
everyone
fruit cup hot
everyone
dogs,
just munches down and says, "Oh, I love burgers of ketchup, meat, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese." But you put it on a taco cell, everyone loses their damn mind. Like I just committed a murder or
'Cause it's
something.
not
It makes-
normal, dude.
Ketchup and
Dude, it's not normal because of freaking society, bro. It's society. Society's. You guys never tried it. So what?
it's the same thing with Fruity Pebble hot dog. I know it sounds
Again,
crazy.
I don't know if that sounds good.
Hot dogs.
Fruity-
No one puts Fruity Pebbles on. No one puts hot dogs on Fruity Pebbles. Okay, so
I do.
so you're putting hot dogs in your Fruity Pebbles and cereal milk? Is that what you're doing?
Ugh, go. I don't want to think of that, bro. Stop.
So that's the point I'm making.
Look,
It's
not
vice
my
versa.
fault.
It's vice versa with hot dogs, meat, ketchup, taco, all that stuff with burgers and tacos. It's vice versa. Ketchup can go on both of that stuff, and it's both good. You can't do that with sour cream. You can't do it with freaking Fruity Pebbles and hot dogs. It does not work.
I don't like ketchup on
And
burgers, so I'm good.
You
with
guys
that.
never tried it, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I like mayo better on burgers. Okay.
No.
Barbecue
Ew.
sauce.
Mayo on your burger? What the hell's wrong with you?
What's wrong with that? You see, you like ketchup in your tacos.
God, dude. I thought it was over.
I like
No,
barbecue sauce.
what I'm saying is, mayo might be good on a chicken sandwich. You can have a mayo in between like cheese and like
I don't
lettuce. I mean, you could do that for a sandwich, but a burger's different. A burger bun and meat does not work with mayo.
I don't put any sauce on my burgers. I just put cheese, onions, lettuce, and
Oh, God.
and pickles. Yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't like
Honestly,
tomatoes.
Here and there. I'll pick up.
I really do not mind, but I also would not mind if I did not have pickles. You don't really need pickles, to
I
be
like
honest.
pickles on burgers. It's actually good. That's actually good.
You don't need pickles. You could
You don't
have
need
them.
it, but it's good. But it's good though.
Yeah,
Dude,
They're nice
dude,
to have, though.
You don't need pickles. All right. If you really need a burger, all right. How about this? You get a Build a Burger with 3 things on it. Just you the burger and the bun. I'm going ketchup, cheese, and lettuce. That's it.
I got mayo.
Oh my gosh!
Tomatoes.
It's not fucking mayo. It's disgusting.
Lettuce. Dude, what's wrong with
You
mayo on
would rather-
burgers? You never heard of that or something?
You'd rather put mayo over ketchup on a burger? Have you lost your damn mind?
Dude, everybody does that. Most people.
No. Nobody does that.
Dude, you
Everyone puts
put
ketchup,
ketchup
on
on
the
your tacos. I don't want to hear it from you, bro.
exactly.
I don't-
There you
burger.
go.
Dude, this is the problem. Ketchup with meat works. Mayo and meat does not work.
Taco
So the-
meat is a different meat, though.
Not that much, bro. Not that much.
Oh my god!
You know what? Try it, and you'll see what I mean, bro.
All right, only if you
Look, I
try
just
it.
saw-
Obviously, Don't put a lot of ketchup on. Obviously, you don't like, overflow it. You just put a solid piece on. Because honestly, I don't like ketchup that much. I think it's ketchup without fries, nuggets, or
I think it's
burgers is nasty.
ketchup's overrated a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, how about this, Karate? You put Fruity Pebbles in your hot dogs.
I'm not doing that. No.
Then I'm not doing it. Then
Hell no.
I'm not doing it.
You know what? I can live with that.
So he has
Okay,
no
I
problem
would
putting
rather taste
mustard
tacos with
or
ketchup.
so he has no problem drinking ketchup and milk, but he has a problem with fruit.
Bro, that was a dare, dude.
It was a
'Cause I'm
dare,
not
it
a
was
puss.
a
I
dare.
do dares, unlike you, Matthew.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna play the song again, but Tristan, you sick fuck, put mayo in your burger.
Dude, that's
Bro,
not
who
that
the
bad. Oh my
hell
god.
does that?
I don't want to hear it. Dude,
Nah,
he put ketchup in his taco. What is wrong
bro,
with
Dude,
bro,
right, dude,
nah,
you guys never tried it. Shut the
Mayo
fuck
in your
up.
no, mayo in your burger.
you? Oh my god. Okay, I'm not
Oh
doing
my
it.
gosh, bro, you might as well. No,
No, don't. I don't want to hear you. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Say what?
you might as well vote for Stephen A. as president at that point. You've just lost your damn mind.
Yeah.
What
Oh.
the hell?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay. I don't know what that is. All right, let's keep going. Look at the chat. Let's see the chat. Let's see what the chat has to say. Breaking Bad has bad CGI. All right, you're about to get banned. I'm not kidding. What CGI are you talking about?
He's barely sitting.
Name
There's no
one damn
CGI.
scene in the show. The show it uses like 2 scenes of CGI the entire show.
Isn't all
only
practical
CGI
effects?
that comes to mind is, well, I don't want to spoil it for Kayla, but it's that one death scene with the explosion. That's the only CGI, and that CGI was not bad.
That was actually good. I've seen the clip.
Name
It's
one
actually-
CGI scene because they use hardly none CGI. You guys
It's
just did not watch the
practical.
show.
And why do you want CGI, bro? Like it's a
Barely any action. All right, you answered my question right there. This guy cares for reaction. He does not care for stories or arcs or anything. Answer my question right there.
Sorry.
There are some pretty good action scenes in it. So you actually
Season
have to
4 is
That
one of
show's
the
not
most
meant for action, bro.
things ever.
Breaking Bad is just about a guy in his 50s walking around talking to people.
Sorry,
Yeah,
yes,
this
Forrest
is it.
Gump's a bad
This
movie.
guy-
In his
this guy-
eyes, Forrest Gump's a
This
bad
is the
movie.
guy. This is the guy. He watches movies like how a 7-year-old watches movies. Like when I used to go to the theater when I was a kid, I did not listen to the dialogue. I didn't know a damn thing they were talking about. I just sat there and watched the fights, and then I smiled and I walked out with my popcorn. That's all I did. This guy, he sits here. He doesn't listen to the dialogue. He doesn't listen to the arc. He just watches it and he sees him talking about the best dialogue I've ever seen on television, the best acting, the best arc, and he's sitting there with drool going on his face, waiting for the fights. Go watch, dude. Go watch The Incredible Hulk. Go watch that. If you want to watch movies more as like an amusement park, go there. But that's not what movies are made for.
And I like those
Amazon,
movies, but not every movie's like that.
Oh my gosh! You know what? You just look at movies different. That's fine, I guess. But it's honestly sad you look at movies that way. Because if you looked at the movies like most people did, you would appreciate them so much more, and you would get so much more pleasure out of them.
Let me guess. This guy does not like Forrest Gump.
Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. You guys are talking about a lot of stuff.
Back to the Future applies as well. Yes, because that can apply to anyone. I think Walking Dead over Breaking Bad. That's just me. Walking Dead as characters that you love. You love? You mean you like you
I
like
can't-
you love? Okay,
I can't
this is
agree
the
or
thing.
disagree because I haven't watched.
I don't
Breaking
understand because
Bad.
Walking Dead doesn't have.
I gotta watch both.
Walking,
And I'll
Walking Dead
pick
doesn't have a
Breaking
lot of
Bad.
action either.
I'll have to pick Breaking Bad though. It's like,
Not gonna lie, Maggie needs to get over Negan killing Glenn because Negan.
Okay, bro, dude, that's
wait,
probably the
didn't I
dumbest thing
get
you
asked for her husband's head in? I saw that clip.
out of everything you just said, that was the dumbest thing you said.
Oh, jeez.
You understand that he smashed her boyfriend's husband's face
His eye was popping
right in
out
front
of
of her when she was pregnant with her kid.
And he was taunting him. Like, he was taunting them.
Get over that. He redeemed. Okay, that's
He bashed her husband's head in. He was taunting her about it in front of her.
like Minecraft the movie. I don't know if you have a girlfriend or not, but let's just say like I don't know, like your mother or something, or someone really close to you. If some lunatic bashed them in the face and taunted you, and 5 years later they redeem themselves, are you just gonna like give them flowers and
You're
hug
my
them and
best friend, even though you bashed someone I
By the way,
love's head in.
from what I've seen, they're still working with each other. She just hasn't fully accepted it yet. So,
They
like,
literally have a show together too, right?
she did more than enough, honestly. Season 6,
Season
episode 1,
one was
yeah,
The wildest things I've ever heard.
Season 6, episode 9, my favorite episode of Walking Dead.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
With
hoagie sandwiches? What the hell?
What's that?
I don't know what that is. I was about to be like, am I dumb? I don't know what that
Hoagie
is.
sandwiches. What the?
Okay. Okay, Zone. What is
Daniel
that profile?
The Daniel Jones.
Oh God.
Is that Noah?
I know nothing
That's
about
not freaking
sports.
me. What the hell?
That dude's more buff than Noah. So yeah.
A hoggy sandwich is a long and sandwich style bread roll filled with ferocious deli meats, cheese, and fixing with typical served cold. I don't really get what the difference is from a normal sandwich.
What?
Like a different like bun, I guess. Is more cold. I don't know.
Okay, which ones do you like better, pickles or cucumbers?
Pickles, yeah.
Pickles.
Cucumbers,
Okay,
ooh.
good. I thought you were gonna say
What the hell?
cucumbers.
What the hell are you gonna put a cucumber in besides maybe a salad?
That's all we can put it in.
Because I know how your taste buds are, Noah. You
Yeah,
hate
terrible.
everything.
Taste buds. You know, I don't mind a lot of pickles. I love dill pickle flavor. I like, but pickles and like spicy pickles are really good. Fried pickles are really good. But pickles individually, like
I
just a
really
normal
love pickle flavored chips and
I'm
stuff.
not saying they're bad. They're just not great, bro. And by the way, one time I was working at my gas station. They have these jar of dill pickle spicy eggs, and you know they're
station.
yeah, they were $1 a piece, and I'm like,
Bullshit.
okay, you know. I just grabbed it out because you know I'm not, you know, whatever. I just get one, it's fine. I was just curious, like what the hell is a dill pickle spicy egg?
What's the texture is what you're looking for, right?
I don't know what that even means, but I ate it and it was the nastiest thing I ever had in my life. I was gagging. It was like so spicy. I was like almost crying, and then I had someone walking in. I looked like I'm on drugs, and it was not a good day. So
No,
something about that.
Gay.
I kid you not. Every time I have pickles now, a part of me like takes me back to that pickle egg. Like
Just
just
don't eat the
some flavor
spicy
takes me
ones.
back.
Just eat the regular ones.
And by the way, that jar, it's probably been sitting in the jar for like 3 years. That's probably the problem. Oh God. But if anyone wants an experience, you go check out, go eat the dill pickle spicy egg. It was not good, and had one of the worst aftertastes of my life. Like that and dark chocolate are the worst after. Like dark chocolate aftertaste can act.
Dark chocolate's not
Like
that bad.
it's the worst aftertaste ever.
It's the worst chocolate. I'm sorry, or one of
Okay,
them.
the aftertaste.
Dude,
I
dark
would agree
chocolate
the
aftertaste
not
is
that good.
so bad. It's like
It's bad.
in
Like
your
I can't.
veins, you can't get it out. It's like you know, like venom. It's like venom taking over you. That's what dark
That's how
chocolate
bad it.
does. It's the worst aftertaste ever.
I try to like
It
it
might
so
taste
many
good at
times.
first.
It's not that bad the first bite,
But
then
dude,
the aftertaste is terrible.
That aftertaste is.
It's bad. Like I can't even get over
And then
it.
you
Because
try to
there's
drink
some
water
foods I
to drain
like.
it out, it just makes it worse.
Because there's some foods I like that I don't have the best aftertaste, but it's too bad. Like it's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of Dr. Pepper, Matthew, have you tried Dr. Pepper yet?
No,
You got it, bro. Next
You
time we
haven't
go to your
tried
gas
Dr.
station.
Pepper yet?
I
One of the
don't.
most
I don't
popular-
drink. Sorry, I don't drink soda. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot you don't.
Okay, you can.
Dude,
you can
one damn
cheat
time.
one
What
day.
if you drink soda? What is like some sort of streak? You're gonna break your streak or something? Like who
No,
gives a
I
fuck?
just
Just
don't
grab
think
the
it.
damn
I
pop.
just don't think it tastes that good.
You never tried.
You never had it, motherfucker.
I've had soda. I've had soda before, but
Have you liked any
Dude,
soda you
all
have drank?
dude. All
Okay,
sodas
you
are
haven't had
completely
Coke?
different.
it
Okay,
kind of hurts. when you drink it.
Matthew.
Wait.
Matthew, let me give it. You guys know I'm best at my analogies. How about this? Let's say someone doesn't watch a lot of movies, and they watch a movie. Let's say it's like, what's like a solid movie, like a not a great but a somewhat mediocre movie.
I'm trying to think.
Let me just look at my list real quick.
I'm trying to think of like an MCU
Let's say you
movie or
watch
something.
like the Karate Kid remake. Okay, how about that?
Oh God.
You
Not
know,
even
it's a
that
decent
yet.
movie.
it is what it is.
It's decent.
Just listen to me, and then we say, oh, go watch Logan, go watch Avengers, and you say, I don't know, I watched Karate Kid and it wasn't really good movies. I don't like movies. What the frick are you talking about?
You can watch Logan, watch
all movies are
Endgame.
the same. Dude, all movies are the same category, but they're all completely different. Same for sodas; they're completely different flavors. It's a completely different drink. So just because you had Mountain Dew, whatever the hell you drank,
He hasn't
I
had
never
Mountain Dew.
drank.
That's strange.
I've never had Mountain Dew either.
Okay,
So.
Because it's
What
the
soda
sugar
had-
from
what soda
Iris
had-
That's
What
why.
sodas have you tasted,
What-
World?
I've had Pepsi.
What soda
and
have you
Coke,
had?
That's it.
You only have Pepsi and Coke.
Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah,
Pepsi and Coke are the exact same flavor. So
They're
No, they're
different.
not.
you need
No,
to
they're
try
not.
something
No, they're
different.
not.
I don't really see the
Okay,
difference. but-
Pepsi is obviously worse because it tastes more plastic, but it's not that different.
But there's so many other good sodas you got to try, dude.
Oh wait, I think I've had Sprite too. Actually, now that I think about it,
And you hate soda? Okay.
I just don't
Never
like the
had-
way it tastes. I just don't like it.
Bro, try Dr.
See,
Pepper. I
never-
guarantee. Get an ice cold
Like
Dr. Pepper
it,
and you'll be blown
like
away.
it hurts. Like it actually hurts when you swallow it.
What the hell?
Okay, don't say it.
Like
Don't say
that
it ever.
buzz or whatever it
Yo,
is. Like,
hold on.
No,
Dude, put
it
that
burns your
the
throat.
sus
That's the
moment.
best.
too.
Yeah,
But
like-
I'm screenshotting the timestamp right now.
Oh god.
Oh, good. Oh,
Alright.
gosh.
It hurts when you swallow it.
Okay, don't.
yeah, like
don't
the buzz, the fizzy, whatever it is. Like,
He's
what do you
talking about
call
that
it?
burn,
Oh my
that
gosh.
burning sensation. Whatever you call it.
Dude,
Or
Tristan,
that makes
Or
it
that
taste- that makes it
aftertaste,
better.
the aftertaste,
Dude.
like it's like
Gee, that makes it better.
Yo, do you know what he said last time? So I was talking about my one like pedophile teacher I had one time, and he goes on and says how he had a teacher that was
Oh, I remember
sexist
this.
towards the girls, right?
Oh, God.
So apparently some girls were throwing rocks at boys, right? And the boys got in trouble, right?
I said the
kid you
teacher
not, this is what
was
he-
sexist against boys.
Let me just say what you said. You say this. The guy says, "What are you gonna do about the girls?" And then he says, "In this way, oh, they're gonna get a different kind of talk." And I'm just thinking, what the hell does that mean? And what is he saying? And then he took it back, like, "Oh, I didn't say that." I'm like, "Yeah, you did."
No, you misinterpreted it as usual.
Dude, the way you said it was weird. Like they're gonna get a different kind of talk. I'm like, what are you
What
talking
kind
about?
of talk? What kind of talk?
Yeah, I didn't say it. The teacher did. So you're acting like it's coming from me.
Okay, I'm just saying, what is that story entail?
But and they were,
Alright,
and they were the same
whatever.
age as me. So I mean,
Good God. Okay. By the way, why were girls throwing rocks at you again?
wasn't me.
Oh,
My friend back then was telling me about it. He was ranting to me about it, and I was like, "That's bullshit."
okay. I don't know. I feel like you might have gotten rocks thrown at you. No, I have him spend 20 years in prison for his crimes. Then I'll forgive him. Okay. Negan was like in a cell for like what, 1 year? Like what? I mean, well, there's a lot of topics and things that I have a lot to say as well, and that's why I would like to come on a live stream with you guys. I'll get you on in the end. It depends how much longer we're gonna go.
Well, it's 11:03. Well, for us, it's 11:03. I know.
So, yeah,
Tristan
11:03.
and
Wait,
Matthew
you the
have
same time
different
zone as
times.
me?
Yeah, Central Time.
I thought you're in
I forget.
California.
Texas. Oh my
Texas,
gosh, no! I thought your memory was better, man. Come on.
Bro, Texas or California, same thing. I don't know.
I thought you said Canada. I was like, what the?
No. Canada is like the most boringest country ever. It really is. Like, what is so special? What is so special about Canada besides they have syrup trees? That's literally it.
I've always wanted to go to like
And
New York
just
City,
another
you know,
bonus
but,
is CVO lives there, so that's just another thing.
Yo,
that-
he
You don't,
really
know,
lives in
you don't
Canada?
know what part though, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
So he lives
I mean,
in
that's
Canada.
Wolverine's from there. That's the only redeeming quality.
Oh, CJ.
All right. Okay. What else can
yeah,
we talk about? I think
yeah,
we pretty
so
much said all
after-
that. There's been no other movie news coming out, as far as I'm concerned. People are still mad about the Superman stuff, which is, we'll see how that goes. I'm not
I think I'm
kind of
gonna
50-50 on that. Yeah, really no good movies. They are gonna re-release Revenge of the Sith. It's bad when the only movies I'm excited for is one that came out 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year they did the Spider-Man. They like released all the movies back.
Yeah, but we'll have some Saw movies down the line. In July. We're still waiting for the Fantastic Four trailer. Like the official trailer. We only got like a teaser, kind of. And all the movies are coming out. I probably will watch that Sinners movie eventually, because people are saying that
I gotta
movie's
watch
good.
that.
Michael B. Jordan is a good actor, so
Yeah, he is.
Karate, do you have any other TV show recommendations for me? You already mentioned Breaking Bad a ton of times, so yeah.
So if you watch Breaking Bad, you should definitely watch Better Call Saul after the prequel. You should watch Sopranos. That's on Max. What else we got? Trying to think about my top 10. I mean, if you're watching Daredevil, I would definitely recommend Jessica Jones. It's a great TV show.
Do I have to like watch all the shows in order, or do I? Because I know there's like Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and
I mean, here's the thing: Jessica Jones' show doesn't really intertwine with Daredevil's show. Like, you could watch all 3 seasons and all 3 seasons of that; it really wouldn't matter. But if you want to watch it in order, it doesn't really matter if it's in order. But yeah, Jessica Jones 1 and 2 are before Defenders, and 3's after Defenders. So
like
if you were to do it,
2, I could watch
you
like
would
Jessica
you would
Jones.
watch season 2 Daredevil, watch season 1 and 2 of Jessica Jones, then Defenders, and 3 Daredevil, then 3 Jessica Jones. But you could really just watch the show whenever you want, because it really does not matter with the universe, the timeline, that much. But it's a good show.
I won't get confused if I don't watch them in order.
No, not too much. Not too much. If you already watched Defenders by the time you get to Jessica Jones season 3, I'm sure you'll be fine. And then there's one more show I was thinking about. Yeah, Dexter. That's another. I don't know if you've seen that. It's not a really great one. That's one still on Netflix. I think it should be. Yeah, that one is also one where the ending is really, really bad. I think the last episode on IMDb got a 4.8, so really bad stuff. But they are making a new show coming out, I think next year or this year. I think this year, Dexter Resurrection, because they made Dexter New Blood, which is about like 20 years after. It was a great show till the ending. At least that's from what I hear. And I'll just say right now, Dexter literally gets shot and he's supposed to be dead. But now here's Resurrection, so we'll see how that goes. And then they did do a prequel show. They only did 1 season. They are going to do a second one. A lot of stuff. But the show is 8 seasons. You watch the first 4 seasons, it's really good. 5's all right. 6 is not really spectacular. 7's great. You can generally just skip season 8. Well, you really can't, because the ending is a big thing, but it's a really bad thing. Yeah, you will. I haven't even seen it yet, but I know what happens, and I'm not excited to get to that part. But yeah, Anthony Mackie says Doomsday ends on a cliffhanger. Probably.
Yeah, because it's going to tie into Secret Wars. So.
Let's actually have to go. Hope you like. Yeah, I could probably get you on. The only thing, I just don't like having like a lot of people on, because I feel like it gets way too crowded. Especially like Melissa, I haven't really talked to you for a long time, so there'd be like a lot of talk about. So it would just get really like. And also, flip side of that, I mentioned this many times. I just really do not like. I do not want my network to be like having like everyone in the chat coming on. Like, I love and appreciate the chat at the same time. Like, if everyone comes on, I'm not gonna have a chat. That's just for starters. And also, it's like, I've had very bad experiences on my network. You guys all know that, with bringing people on that I think will be good and then not. And I trust Melissa. I don't think she's anything bad, but bringing her on makes other people think they want to come on, and then I had to tell them no, and then it's going to be rude and it's just not good. Just like people in the chat that's been really cool. That's why even Caleb, I didn't get you on for a while, but I'm happy to have you on. Just people like what was the one guy? Forgot his name. The guy he eats ketchup on with his like canola bars or something.
Wait, what?
He came on. He was cool for a while. Then he turned into a lunatic. CVO had his issues. His back.
Called the
Cobra.
I called the Cobra.
That's like
people are like still around on my channel today, like having some sort of.
Bro crashed out on us because CBK called him out for contradicting himself.
Yeah, he got mad at it.
I'm like, we didn't tell him to do that. What are you getting mad at us for?
We just told you to leave Max alone because it was getting
But
annoying.
ever since I actually
All we said was
ground
like,
rules about
all
my
right,
network.
all right, this was funny at first, but now you're just kind of going overboard with it.
No, dude, because that Max Kelly, like we said, like, dude, he's special needs, and he just did not care.
Yeah, we told him like
Bro, you
calling
can't
him like
keep, like,
no,
you-
but
you
also
made,
it was
like,
just not
five-
funny anymore. He made like
5
3 videos on
him
that.
a day, like 3 videos a day of roasting him when like he's
Yeah, that's
special
why I
needs,
said it
like,
got
he's-
annoying. It wasn't even funny.
obviously,
It
Yeah,
was
like,
funny.
okay, you got the point across, man.
And
Because it
like,
was funny.
like the joke was funny at first when he made that video, but then he was just dragging and dragging it on. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, we
that's
gotta
what. Yeah,
relax.
we told him
And
to
then
stop. It was
eventually,
just annoying.
CBK got mad at him, and he got really mad at us and blocked us all. I'm like, what the hell?
And then
And I
he
was like,
started
all
to
right,
try to
that's-
confirm with Max. I just said leave him alone.
And you
Yeah,
just be in the
then he
chat.
just started being best friends with him. I'm like, okay, we didn't say you needed to be his best friend. Like, holy moly.
I don't remember
can't
that,
believe
but
I can't believe I missed out on all of this. I've only been subscribed
It's
for
always
like a
been
year, so yeah. My first ever
Oh, you
video.
missed a lot of shit.
Oh, there's been a lot
dude,
for
yeah,
3
our
years.
early, our
3
early
years.
days was probably like our early days was when it was most controversial. Like it was, we had people. We all know Jungle Friend that beat Jake up at Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
and
Oh gosh.
like it was him and his friend Young, and we all knew he wasn't going to do crap, but it was still pretty crazy at the time. Because he sent us a video like in his full black suit, like it's like, oh frick, his mask, his face is covered up. He's like, oh, you better look out at Comic-Con. I'm like, what the hell? Or Rhode Island Comic-Con, was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
where you went to go meet,
I didn't know that.
bro.
Yeah, he wanted to beat up
You
Jake
know.
for no reason.
I wanted to beat up Jake. Yeah,
And then CBO
like the whole
was being annoying.
the whole lore there. I started my channel. I was cool for everyone. I made everyone friends, but there was like a whole friend group before me that were slowly tagging on to me, right? You know, and that was the one that Matthew, Tristan, were all came from.
I didn't even know about you until like a few months when CBK and Jungle.
Yeah,
came.
and then Matthew, you know, I texted him many times. You leave me on red multiple times, by the way. But
I leave everybody
anyway.
on
I
red.
only joined because CBK
yeah, that's
and
real
Jungle
nice.
joined you. Yeah, I joined because CBK and
Listen,
Jungle.
I don't
leave
leave anyone. I don't leave anyone on red in my look. I leave anyone. I don't leave anyone on red. Besides, there's some people that add me to group chats that's really freaking annoying, and
I
they
know.
add me back. Like, dude, do not add me back to this damn group chat. But,
If I leave, I leave. Like,
Yeah.
Even CVO, he texts me a lot. I still respond to all his stuff. There's one guy who asks me a lot of questions like every day about Cobra Kai, and I reply to him.
Yeah,
he
I don't
really
do
like
that. I
he
don't blow up
asks me like
people's
4 questions a
things.
day. It's pretty crazy. But you know, I always think it's nice to talk to people, especially people that are interested in my thoughts. I just think that's good. But that's how it was back then. And what happened was, you know, everyone was cool, everything was going good. But apparently, the CVO guy was a big problem. That's what everyone was telling me. Like, dude, do not bring him on. We don't like him. He's a weirdo. Okay. And when I went on his channel, when he went on mine, everything seemed cool and chill. I'm like, bro, you guys are just like hating him for no reason. He's the nicest guy I ever met. Okay. And then CVO, the whole stuff started to happen. He just started making multiple fake accounts in the chat, pretending it's to be someone else. You start saying ridiculous stuff. And eventually we all exposed it was him. And then he would be so dramatic when we do anything. Like we would make jokes about him, about like what even was a joke. It would be making fun of the Flash, right? And then it would be something about what was the other joke? I don't even remember.
I don't
the diapers joke.
Yeah, the diapers. He wears diapers. Like we're like, oh, you have mood swings. He really got mad about that.
CBK made that joke. He even photoshopped his face on a baby in diapers. It was funny.
And that was crazy. But dude, after that, he got so mad on my live, and this was a 5-hour long live stream. It was on restream.
I remember that.
I
It was
live
2022.
I live stream every single day. I live stream every single day. It got so bad that my StreamYard reached the limit of live stream, so I had to go on restream, and it was a 5-hour live stream on there. And the whole thing was a crazy live. That was when the whole orange slices things happened. It was our first candy tier list too. It was our first time ever doing a tier list on anything. And CVO, after we make fun of him a couple times, he starts acting crazy. He pulled out a knife on the camera, like, dude, what the hell are you doing? And then later on, he makes fake accounts in the chat. He makes fake accounts in the chat, and he's admitted to this. And you know what? He's apologized. I guess I forgive him. But he made fake accounts, and he was saying stuff about my sister. That's what he was saying. He was saying crazy things. I'll just leave it like that.
Yeah,
and right then and there, I was like, oh my gosh. And then we sat him down, and we literally made him share his screen. We knew the account was his. We're like, oh my gosh! And then he would pretend to be other people, like into Chosen's, the Chosen's live stream.
He did that for years, even before you.
He just caused drama over there, and apparently he started some sort of group where he would like copy his live streams, and he got really mad, and he made a whole video about that. It was just ridiculous. And that's why I'm like, yo, CVO, stay the hell away from me. Like, please, like, even
You're
if
freaking weird.
by some god miracle, it's not you who's doing this and some weirdo. Even so, you're the person that's creating all my drama in my chat.
It's always
you're the one.
Drama's always from you. It's always coming from you.
Please stay away from my channel.
Yeah.
And then after the whole CVO thing, it started with the jungle stuff and the Young. So Young, this guy, oh my gosh. So at the time, I was like back then I was the nicest innocent person. I wouldn't
you're so nice.
I didn't say one curse word. I didn't do anything. I would never argue with someone, or I'd be really nice when I argue. Like, I was the nice person ever. Dude, this guy was the polar opposite of me. Not saying he was mean or anything, but dude, he was like chill. He probably cursing every 5 seconds, he said. And he would talk about the most insane jokes. He would go off at anyone if they disagreed, and he was just crazy. He
was a big Hawk fan too. Like, if you said something, like you said anything against Hawk, he would go berserk.
And he was like best friends with Jungle, and I brought him on my channel a couple times, and he kind of just ruined the energy. Like, it would just be like fun friend group talking about movies, and he would turn it all dramatic and serious. He would talk the whole time, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I didn't really want to just say, like, I don't want you on anymore, so I just stopped inviting him, and I made him very, very mad, or he just got so mad at me, and then I just blocked him. I was like, all right, whatever. And then later on from there, Jungle, he started doing crazy stuff, which is best friends with him, and he was been on our channel for like a long time.
Yeah,
I consider him a friend. He's in the group chat. Yeah. Him and Jake are going out in the group chat because he did some jokes in the group chat that he did not like, or Jake did not like, and it was always them going at it originally. And then eventually, one time, we were on an Instagram live stream, and we had someone say Jake's address inside the thing. And Jungle did this a lot. Jungle, I don't know what him and Young did or what they used, but they would pull people's address and they would do it. They did it to, I think they did it to Tristan. They did Matthew.
Did me a bunch of times.
Yes.
They would do it, and they even called Matthew's dad, like in real life, to prank call him.
Yeah.
It was insane.
He recorded.
And they sent me the video. I'm like, have you lost your damn mind?
They even found out one of my family members' names.
He literally sent me the video of him, like.
Yeah, he sent it to me. I told him it was too far. I told him he did not need to do that. Like,
and from there, when they leaked the address, we all thought it was Jungle, because Jungle literally has pulled address before, and the guy who joined our live stream sounded literally identical to his brother. His brother, who was also a whole nother story. And we're like, dude, we don't think this is you. Like, we think this is you, and like, you need to explain yourself. And he didn't really explain himself. He just got so mad at us, freaks out, and then from there on, he just like almost waged war against us. We blocked him, did everything, but he would make fake accounts in our chat. He was like the OG person to make fake accounts outside of CVO. He would make fake accounts, he would say Jake's address in there inside the chat, and then he started sending videos about like he's gonna beat us up or he's gonna beat Jake up at the Comic-Con because he was gonna be there. Like, oh my gosh, he would not leave us alone. It was bad.
When did this?
And then wait, hold on. Did he make a video on us? He made a video of me, like exposing me or something like that. I remember there was a video. I don't remember how it went, but he made a video about me and CVO. Okay. Later on, we eventually forgave him. We brought him back on. Like, we talked. It was a long process. Well, first, I tried to talk to him the first time, but then it just blew up in my face. He just got really mad at me again. It was not good. But then eventually got back on. Everything was going good. Eventually, him and Jake were talking again. Everything was fine. I'm trying to remember what happened the last time. I don't remember what happened, but somewhere by December of 2022, something happened. It was something with Jake, I think. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
What was it? I actually don't remember, but it was something bad where eventually I just kicked him for the last time, and it was like that for a long time. And about like a year ago, I recontacted him. You know, I talked to him. We're cool. I even brought him on my season 6 part 1 countdown. So I don't really. He was 14 years old at the time. It really doesn't bother me. but that was the whole drama with him. That's what kind of happened. And then with CVO, eventually I brought him back on, but I said, dude, you're never going to be a guest on my channel after what you did, just because it's just not going to happen. But I'll bring you on the chat and everything will be fine. And then like I brought him on today. So he was also, well, he actually wasn't young. He was actually like 16 years old. It was kind of weird, but
He's
still.
older than me.
It was still like, whatever, it's YouTube stuff. I really don't care. This stuff, it's not even really real drama if you think about it.
That's just petty.
But that was basically my YouTube drama, and yeah, like that time where he was banned from my chat, it would be every live stream, or it'd be multiple fake accounts, our addresses. He would join the private chat. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't imagine the stuff you say in the private chat on Matthew's live stream, on mine, the most malicious things you could think of. And you guys, Matthew, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Things he would say about me, you, Melissa.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah, jeez.
Especially Melissa, by the way. It was awful.
That was not funny. Like, it was not.
But it was crazy. But yeah, besides that, that's why after, and then the whole thing with the other guy, we already talked about him. We brought him on. He started making fake accounts after he got mad at us. Like, from that point on, like, I really don't want to bring other people on my live stream. I really do not want to. I wanted to stick with the people I trust, the core group. Like, I really just, I genuinely, down to my bone, hate drama. I don't find any amusement in it. I don't find any joy in it. Like, some people like us as interesting, it's fun. To me, it's not even that. It might be fun looking back on it because of like how, it kind of how it was, but it really, in the real time, I just generally hate it. I just want it to be over. Yeah. So that's why I usually don't try to cause problems with people, but sometimes you really just have to. You just really kind of have to do something about it. Yeah. So that's why I don't really bring it up on my live stream
here and there, but like I don't like it.
Outside of that, we haven't had too much drama, I don't think. Well,
we just don't like bringing people because every time we bring someone,
I don't think I ever got. Me and Matthew, we never got. The only person I've never gotten like a true argument or a true bad problem with was Tristan.
Yeah, we never had problems like that. Obviously, we argue over stuff.
We never had problems with anyone, actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah,
Matthew, he had a small temper tantrum. Matthew, you know what I'm talking about? Where you left the group chat, you're like, I'm leaving network. They don't respect me.
Bad.
Some bull crap. You know what I'm talking about, Matthew?
You know when you left the group chat for something? What was it?
Yeah, watch what he did it twice. We were making jokes about him. I did that AI voice of him. About like him with Jimmy Butler or something. It was so stupid. And
in fact, that was 2 years ago.
And he's like, oh, I don't think I'm respected here. And he left the group chat. It's like, oh my gosh. I was like, this is insane. But that was the only thing of him. Evan, we bicker a lot. We never actually had a real problem. We never really did. Yeah. I mean, we get mad at each other, but we don't actually get personally mad at each other. Besides one time where he kept muting my mic on the damn thing, pissed me off.
But it was kind of fun.
That one was bad, but we settled that in like 2 days. We're fine. And then also, the only time, and it's probably the most upset I ever been, it was actually Jake and Evan. And I'm going to tell a story. I'm going to be completely honest because they always try to manipulate the story. This is exactly what happened. Full truth, honest to God. So it was just, we were just playing Fortnite one time, and they say, or I think I brought it up. I said, you know what, we should all do like a dare. Because at the time I was doing fun dares, and I thought, you know what, I'll do any dare you say. I don't know what possessed me to say that. They said one dare, which I literally can't even say it, all right? But it was not okay. I was going to say that. I can't even say it. But I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm like, no. And like, oh, well, if you're not doing this, you have to do 10 dares that we ask you to do. I'm like, dude, I'd rather do that. So I'm like, I'll do the 10 dares. And I said, like, 3 big ones, 7 small ones. I can do that. Dude, the dares they gave me were so malicious. So these are some of the dares. Number 1, post my feet picture on Instagram, which I did. I actually did.
I think I know which one you're going to say next. Drinking toilet water, right?
Drink toilet water.
What the fuck?
I can get a sickness from that, some sort of disease. They wanted me to do a dance to a Katy Perry song. That was one of them. give them my YouTube login, which I did. And then what else was there? There was a couple more I'm trying to recall. I don't really remember all the rest, but they are also not great. So I did the feet thing, which was not fun. And I'm like, and I did give my YouTube login, and as I'm doing this, I'm like debating. I'm like, dude, I'm not drinking toilet water. Like, you have to do it. You have to do it. I'm like you said you would. I'm like, dude, yeah, that's because I was under the impression you guys are not malicious, sick motherfuckers, and you're gonna ask me to do that. But I'm like, I'm still leaning to most of the deal. I was supposed to do one deer anyway. I just didn't do the sick one you're asking me to. And then I get my YouTube login. I'm like, I'm going to bed. It was already like 1 a.m. by the time of this. I go to the bed. I go the next morning. Dude, my YouTube login. I go look at my YouTube account. My YouTube about page. You wouldn't believe what they put on there. Something about like, I love my little brother, or I love kids, or something. Some weird sick crap. I'm like, dude. And this is what. Oh my gosh. I don't understand. I told them, don't put anything weird in my channel, because I got family members who look at that. And now I'm like, dude, what if my dad or someone sees that, or someone that knows me? I'm like, dude, what the frick's wrong? At that point, I'm like, frick you. I changed my login, changed my password. I'm like, I'm not doing this. And then they said saying, oh, you're a baby, you're not following the deal. I'm like, frick you. It was the most mad I was ever in my life. I left the group chat.
I don't remember this.
I was just chilling for the rest of the day. I went to church. I came back. I called them on the phone. I'm like, dude, you know what? You can just say whatever you want. I'm just gonna take a break from social media, because I just do not want to be on social media anymore, because I'm being a dumbass recently. I'm gonna get off social media. I was off for like 2 weeks. I came back. We're all good. That's basically the story. And every time they tell the story, they say I pushed out. Bro, dude, I posted my damn
remember
picture.
this. I remember the dares, but I don't remember that dare.
And I was gonna do the ballerina dance if it wasn't for them changing my about page, where I'm like, I'm not.
Wait, didn't you do it? I remember you did a video. You danced or something.
I did do ballerina dance.
That was hilarious.
That was for episode 100. That was the dares. Can I just say, dude, it's so bullcrap. Why am I the one that always getting the worst dares? Like
you did agree to do the dares.
Tristan's never done a dare. Evan, he drank.
I never said I was gonna join.
He did the pickle mustard. He licked the pickle mustard. I remember I made him post something weird on his story. That's it, dude. The amount of stuff I've done. Okay, punch the wall as hard as I could. Eat onion with ketchup on it. Drink milk with ketchup. Lick mustard off a plate. Oh my gosh, dude. The drink that I've made was the worst thing ever. I don't remember all that I put in there. I put salsa, eggnog. I put cheese. I put pickles. I put
bro, you're not a puss. I'll say that.
I put sour cream in there. It was everything. And I drank it. And when I drank it,
fucked up after that.
Guess what happened? When I drank it, they said, "Oh, you didn't drink it," and I had to drink it a second time, and they're like, "Oh, you're not drinking it." Dude, I got so mad to the point where I drank it. I spit it out of my monitor. I'm like, it's in my mouth, motherfucker. And they're like, ew, ew, ew. Like, oh, ew. I was so bad. And then after that, they left the stream for like an hour. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And then my other dare would have been the ballerina dance, where I had to post that, and it was so embarrassing because I posted on Instagram, and my friend, my childhood friend, right? He moved to Arizona when I was like right before I started my YouTube channel. So he doesn't know a lot, but he's followed my YouTube channel because my Instagram account, because that's how we recontacted. So he doesn't know what dance was going on. He sees a video of me doing ballerina, and I had to explain to him this, and it was the most embarrassing thing ever. And he's like, "Oh, okay, man." I'm like, oh, God. And then now recently for the season 6 part 3 countdown, I licked the cinnamon, which was awful. Whole tablespoon. It wasn't as bad when I actually, as a kid, I dumped like a whole entire can in my mouth of cinnamon, and I literally started throwing up, and it was awful. So yeah, that's been all my dares. No one's even came close to that. I can't name one dare Jake's done, so I don't know. And Matthew, you've never done a dare.
I don't have to.
Yeah. But outside of that, me and Jake, we've gotten a lot of fights, but we're pretty content now. Yeah, I think I really don't make a lot of problem with people, but you know, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen with anybody.
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't think you're a true friend unless you've had a. You're not really a true friend if you have like a real bad fight at one point. Have you guys seen TV show on Netflix? We have seen TV show on Netflix. Yes. What stream was CBO going crazy on? That was on my Cobra Kai Karate live account. It wasn't even on this channel because I was banned from live
Oh
stream.
yeah, you were going off. You were putting on some MJ numbers on that stream on that channel with the amount of live streams you were doing.
Dude, I did way too much lives, dude. Remember the world stream? It was 108 special. Someone pretending to be Melissa and was swearing. I don't remember that. I don't know. I want to explain the Silver Guy drama last year. It wasn't really too much drama. I don't really remember what happened. I don't remember. I don't know. I'm trying to remember how it started. I don't know. All I do know is that he came on my channel one time and he was really weird and he has a really bad it was just really weird. Oh yeah, he started making videos about how I'm a fake fan because I have a YouTube channel. And you make videos on me, on Matthew about how we're fake Cobra Kai fans because we don't get views.
Yeah, apparently.
Bro,
he's like.
I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you have 4 subscribers.
He made a video saying World is a fake Tory fan. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then he just kept making comments, and then he just been doing that for a long time, and I never really engaged it too much. So there really isn't too much drama there. It's more like a one-sided drama. Like
Weren't people saying that you were not a real Cobra Kai fan because you don't like season 6 or something like that?
I know a lot of people tell me that. Yeah.
Bro, if you go in his comments on like the Cobra Kai videos, bro, it is fucking hilarious.
Good. And a lot of people hate comments. It's really not as bad as people say it is.
Did you see the Karate Kid Legend?
It is funny. It is funny.
It is funny.
It's like I know it's true. And what made me mad about the only thing that made me mad about people saying like, "Oh, I'm just doing this for views," or "I'm just trying to be different," or all this bull crap. I'm like, bro,
watch his videos back in the day.
I would benefit way more by saying I like Cobra Kai than I don't because my channel is literally revolved around Cobra Kai. And from now on, every video I make is going to be filled with an idea that I just hate the show. So if anything, and by the way, I don't mean to be that guy, but a lot of the Cobra Kai creators literally were just ass kissing the season because they know the creators. They just were. And
don't be lying if you didn't say it.
I didn't want to be the black sheep like inside the thing, but I'm like, I'm just gonna say my opinion, and I did. And for part 3, I love part 3. I made a 40-minute video about why it was good. So, and that's just not. I just don't lie about that stuff, and I would never do it. Most time, if you ask any of these Cobra Kai creators, most of them say that season 6 is the worst season. I'm like, why would you not say that in the midst of the whole damn thing? Like, I just don't get it. But it's bad. Let's be honest. It's just bad for the channel, and it makes sense. Like, if they know the creators, they know some of the actors, and you're trashing the season they worked on. Like, I understand it, but at the same time, it's like, I really wish there's more people that would say that, so I'm not like the only guy, getting. And it's also like I wanted to do collabs with people. I really could not do collabs with people because I was like, bro, they love the season, and I thought they loved the season, and I don't. So I'm like, I really can't do a collab. Yeah. So I really wanted to like Cobra Kai season 6. It's just like
me too.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
I wanted it to be the best season because it was the last.
Oh yeah,
it just was not.
But I pretty much almost say like, see, part 1 is kind of ass. Like I've almost been seeing like,
part 1 is like, part 1's not.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
The only thing I like about part 1 was the Miguel and Robbie fight.
Yeah, I like that. And some of the and I do like the Tory storyline too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tori's storyline was good until they threw.
I just hate to do Johnny and Daniel fighting over the dumbest things. They already fought over in season 5.
Yeah, then
they literally just like
it's not even funny.
They had Tori on a redemption arc. She pretty much already finished it. Then they just throw her back to Cobra Kai just so that she can go through another one. It makes no sense.
Remember he was arguing with you on your IG live stream? I don't remember.
Oh, I think he's talking about the guy that said like Johnny's not a bully, Daniel's a bully. Like that live was hilarious.
Oh, I remember that.
He's like, 1 second. You shut the fuck up too, bitch.
So that was one of the best moments of my life because, dude, this guy was on my ass, like in my comments for 6 months straight. It was insane, and most of the times, if it's like a long reply, I would just leave it. I'm like, okay, you know what? Whatever. You know what? Yeah, you're right, bro. Whatever. But every time I would not reply for more than like one day, you'd say, oh, looks like I won. I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm sorry. I have too much of an ego to handle that. So I'm like, I'm not, no way. So we had 90 replies on that video talking about that. It was insane. And eventually it started so bad where it's glitching, and I don't even know, like, it's like I can't even read most of it because it's starting to glitch. I'm like, dude, text me on Instagram and we can text or do a live debate. I'm like, dude, this would be some great entertainment. I won't lie. Like the moment I was pitching my mind about this guy debating me, I'm like, there's never been a Johnny versus Daniel debate overall. I never seen that anywhere. I'm like, this would be awesome. I text him, and he sends me all these bullcrap ground rules like, oh, we gotta talk about this first and that first. I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. I get in the Instagram live stream. He's like, can you turn off the chat? I'm like, no. But then it goes on. It starts off pretty civil. And then he literally just contradicts himself like 4 times in the beginning, and then it just goes crazy. He's like losing his mind, screaming, swearing, and it was one of the funniest things ever. And like,
I'm surprised Instagram didn't ban
His
you for
neighbor
that.
came out.
his neighbor comes out like, "Shut the hell up! I'm calling the cops." Like, "F you!" Like, call him.
Then he's like, "You shut the
I'm like,
fuck up too."
What is going? He started off the live stream like a shy guy. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like sad. Like, I don't know if I want to do this. Then out of nowhere, he just turns like freaking a lunatic. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, then his neighbor's like, I'm going to call the cops if you don't stop it.
Like, dude, this guy's crazy. Yeah, and then I gotta find that live. Like, I gotta repost on my channel one day. Just like get the whole thing and repost
That's
it.
like the only kind of drama I'm like I kind of did want him to freak. I'm like, at least he's actually like going against you. It's funny.
Like, it was one of the funnest things ever.
So you're still a guy getting
yeah,
on stream and being all quiet and chill.
You still have that live stream saved?
It should be on my Instagram.
On his IG
yeah,
page.
it's still on there.
He did it before part 1 came out.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a fight. Yeah, I was like in July. I remember because I was on my dad's phone. I was literally on my dad's phone doing that because my phone was broken.
Oh yeah.
And that phone was not a good phone, bro. Like, it was not a good phone. Like, it was overheating and everything.
Was like the
Like,
iPhone
remember that
7?
time? No, it wasn't an iPhone. It was like some Mato. I don't know. Oh, Evan's back. What's up, Ev?
Stop.
What's up,
What's up, Easy E?
You missed the part where he blamed you for getting him banned from live streaming.
I didn't say that. What? I mean, it's true, but I didn't say that.
And who got you back from live streaming? Bet you didn't
Oh
mention
yeah,
that.
whatever. Whatever.
I never received a thank you, suck my none of that.
I did tell him the story about how you're being an asshole to me about those dares.
Don't recall that either.
Oh, like, let me think here. You dare me to drink toilet water, and then when I say I don't want to do it, you freak out at me, and you change my about page to I like 7-year-olds.
Okay, I did not do that.
Dude,
the hell?
Jake did not do that. I know it was you. I know it was you. It had to be you or Jake.
Okay, the only edit I ever made was when I made your first video public.
Yeah, that was also not cool. But
no, that was funny though. You can't even lie.
Oh my god.
You know what's not funny? When I deliberately tell you guys, you're not changing my about page because my parents could be seeing it, and you change it to 7-year-olds. I like 7-year-olds.
Dude,
if I had the betting man, I would bet it was you. Jake, I think you're more likely to do that than Jake. I'll tell you that.
Okay, no, that is definitely fair, but I did not do it. You know what, Matt? I'd start asking Matthew honestly.
Matthew,
I had nothing to do with that.
Sounds like a Matthew kind of thing. Oh yeah. Just how you said, I still see the shadows in your room. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, what the hell are you talking about? You lost your damn mind.
What are you yapping about?
Dude, I'm on painkillers right now. Holy fuck. Will
that affect your brain or something?
No.
Like, did you hit your
What
head?
do you mean painkillers? Like ibuprofen?
Ibuprofen's not even barely a painkiller, dog.
That's
We
literally
don't
what's
got to
made for,
talk
bro.
about that, but anyways, Double K. Why is your name that?
Because that's his damn name, you dumbass. It's his name, Caleb.
No.
Because everybody misspelled my name with a C, so I came up with that nickname about 3 years ago. So
Double
that's
K?
what everybody. Not double K. Caleb with the K.
Oh,
In high
my
school.
bad.
Yeah, you called me triple K last week. I was like,
he likes to make that joke.
like what's next?
Karate used to have his
Quadruple K
name
or
as
something like that.
Cobra Kai
Wait,
for
Oh my
wait,
gosh,
wait,
guys,
wait,
that
wait.
was 10 years ago.
Wait,
Stop.
Wait, Noah got triple K'd?
Dude, stop. It's not true.
Bro.
Bro, do you know he used to have a dedicated YouTube channel to the Klux Klan? It was
Bro,
literally
it's not true. It was literally a joke.
Dude, do you want me to play your old intro, dog? It's
No, you
literally
don't need to,
supporting
bro.
it.
It's not necessary.
I still see your shadows in my. Okay.
Even my wall.
Are you
says
done?
You know what
I'm
I'm
trying.
saying?
I'm trying to find the
That's
clip of when that guy screamed. I know someone sent it to me one time.
What the hell are you talking about?
We're talking about the
When
guy
that guy
that
was screaming at his neighbor.
debating him on Johnny's not a real bully, Daniel's a bully. It was
that Instagram live debate. Yeah.
it was back in July, almost a year ago.
Bro, I don't
I'll see if
remember
I can
this.
find
You
it.
banged him against the wall and he started screaming.
Dude, you're actually a sick. You're actually a sick pervert. You know that?
He was yelling at Noah, and then his neighbor came out, and he started yelling at his neighbor.
No, Noah did? I don't remember this.
Bro, he's like, get the hell away
Noah
from me.
doesn't
No, he's like,
have neighbors. Noah lives in the God knows where.
dude, you
Noah
dumbass. I'm talking. No, it was. Oh my.
lives. Noah lives in like the pedophilia land. I don't know where the hell that is.
Bro,
It's like fucking
You know, there's a
Wakanda.
whole
You have to
channel.
like, fly into it.
There's a
climb
whole
over
channel.
pedophiles.
There's a whole channel called Colorado Press, which is dedicated to catching pedophiles in Colorado. So shut the hell up.
There's a dedicated channel to finding your family. And all
Oh,
your pedophiles
That's
your
not
family.
true. That is not true.
Bro, it's called Marner Catch.
Dude, get the hell out of here.
Oh
Dude,
my God.
bro, they post 3 times a day, dog. It's crazy.
Oh
Bro,
my
they
gosh.
got like Gideon is like the main guy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Gideon.
Bro, they got Gideon.
Bro, you better pray Gideon doesn't come to Colorado. He's catching your whole family.
Did you say Gideon?
Bro, Gideon already caught your family, dog. Why do you think you're living by
Get
yourself
the hell
right
out of
now?
here. Get out of here.
Bro, Karl Malone's on like a revenge tour right now. Like he's catching predators, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm sorry, Kill. There are so much pedophiles in Texas. Oh my gosh. Dude, there's like 4 channels dedicated to catching pedophiles in every city. It's crazy.
Who lives in Texas?
Caleb does.
I mean, Caleb. Shoot, now you got me.
Caleb,
saying
we
double K.
just
Come on
call you
now.
Caleb. We don't just no double K. All right, that we're not. You know.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Well, Texas is ginormous. So,
Bro,
what's
Texas,
bigger,
but
Alaska
it's
or
probably my
Texas?
fault.
Yeah, you were.
What's bigger, is Alaska bigger than Texas?
Like by land?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know.
All right, I'm trying to find this. It should be here soon.
You know what's funny, Karate? Because the first ever video that I ever saw of you was "Why Hector's Not Coming Back" Part 2. That was the first video I ever saw.
Part 2 one.
Yeah, I thought you were insane.
You know what's also
whenever-
funny is his
He was so
hairline.
against it.
You know what's also funny is his haircut.
Dude, my hair, dude, you motherfucker. Put your camera on. No. Evan, put your camera on and pull your hair up right now. Right
Dog,
now.
You do not want to see me put my camera on right now because you're getting hella banned.
What are you doing?
What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Nah. I don't trust you because remember that one time you said like, "Oh, do you guys ever do this like when we're talking?" Now I don't trust
one
you.
time, bro. I asked you like 10 times.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like 7 times. It was weird.
Bro, I'm wondering if anyone
Okay.
else has.
No, we don't know. Why do you want to know that, you sick pervert?
Damn, just me. I guess that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised Karate didn't make a part 3 of Hector not coming back.
You feel like you didn't
I
have
didn't need to. I didn't need to.
He was
You
so
know what,
against it
guys,
before
you're right.
season 6 came out.
Out of
It
all
was
the people
funny.
making those dumbass videos about him returning, I was right.
Dude, like before, like even 1 year ago
I
before season
was
6
not
came out,
one
he
of
was
them, by the
against
way.
I was disappointed that he didn't come back and made a TikTok video of that.
Why would you want him to come back?
He doesn't do TikTok.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
bro,
know
even
Cry doesn't
before
do
season
TikTok.
6 came out, he was so against Hector coming back. It was funny how
No,
he got
no,
off.
like TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't have to. No, I don't. I do not like
there's
TikTok.
there's a lot of weird people on TikTok.
Yeah.
A lot.
Bro, there's a lot of
Instagram
weird
Reels is
people
way
on
better. Oh,
YouTube.
guys.
Like,
So I
Whoa,
did not
whoa.
find the thing, but I did find when the Chickmunks joined our live stream. Matthew, you know what I'm talking about, do you?
Yes, I remember this one. That
So
was funny.
Alvin and the Chipmunks joined our Instagram live stream, and they're going crazy. And by the way, Matthew, this is your viewers. You're the one that like got them on here.
bro,
I'm just gonna play the audio because I
what
don't
the
know if I
hell
can
are you
show it.
talking
But,
about? Alvin and the Chipmunks.
you'll see, buddy. I literally cannot show it, but I'll play the audio.
Oh God.
Hold on. Yeah, it's loading. Here it is. All right,
Hey, God, no, put on a hat.
Simon. No, shut up. We're not adding Simon. Hey, what? Where's Alvin? You know, listen here, motherfucker. You're gonna add Simon. I will find you to be the last one of y'all.
Who's that?
We're not adding Simon. Add Simon now. No.
Okay, this makes me want to kill myself.
Shut up, dumbass.
Oh my God.
Okay, and then we added Simon, and dude, I'm not kidding. Look, hold on. They actually were the characters. Look. Can you see that? That's literally Simon.
I can't see it.
Okay.
And I see it. Yeah.
Smash.
So we bring him on.
Hello? What's up? Dude, how old are you? You're like 7. Fuck no, I'm old enough to fuck your mom, no cap. Really?
I don't remember that. What the?
Get fucking cooked.
Oh my
Jake.
God. Dude, and that was like 3 years ago too. That was like
that was 3
that was
years
insane.
ago, and Jake was doing
That was like
6-7 memes.
That was like the
7 years
peak
ago.
of our group. That was like the peak.
Dumb fuck his camera. Dumb fuck. What a damn
That's like the
idiot,
5th time he's dropped his.
bro.
Oh, bro, just wait.
What an idiot. This is like, oh my gosh.
Did you get to pick it up? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Of course he picks up the camera last. Rosa Parks back to the bus. Gosh damn.
What are you talking about?
Asshole racist son of a bitch.
Oh God.
Gosh damn. Makes sense when you got that fucking Yankees hat on, you dumb bitch. Bitch, you look pretty cool with that red light. Wow, you look really cool with that red microphone, Noah. Suck my.
Dude,
I'm
does
sorry,
that,
I'm
does, that,
done.
does that make you happier, motherfucker?
Actually, it does.
Okay, you know what? Then I'm putting it right back on.
Go through.
Definitely one of the best networks. I think obviously the best one is the Zone Takeover. We can all agree on that.
Yes.
No,
That's
no.
facts.
Easily.
I agree.
That is facts.
Yo, no,
That was not funny.
That was hilarious.
W double K. W double.
No,
I was literally on vacation.
Damn, bro.
I can't even imagine what was going through
I
Noah's
didn't- I didn't
mind
know you-
when he's
you-
just chilling on
watched this for
vacation,
that long.
and he just takes out his phone, notification, Cobra Kai Karate's live. He's like, "Wait, what?" Like,
Nah. That ain't true. Noah gave me
He's
the
like, am I
password.
dreaming or something like that? Like, what the?
No, you were saying some bullshit about the sport fail freaking password.
Oh, I was saying, can you check the verification email or something like that? And then
Yeah,
I got
it was
and
ridiculous.
then you sent it to me, and then I went live. Dumbass bitch.
yeah.
Well,
That's
He's
just
like,
fucking
he's
weird.
like, can you just click on the verification email for the sports bill?
Like, if he's gonna be that stupid, it's honestly his fault.
whatever, bro.
I mean, to be fair, he was on vacation. He was just trying to enjoy his vacation.
Bro, it was
Yeah,
funny
you're talking about some bullshit.
it was funny when that became like your third most viewed live. Bro, that became like your third most viewed live, by the way. Noah.
Dude, it's not in top 10. That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, at one point it was a top 3 most viewed live.
Top
No, it
three.
was not. That's just literally not
And
true.
bro, it's just a picture of my face, by the way, bud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Bro, it's
7,
obviously
8,
not
9,
top
10,
3 now,
11,
dumb
12,
fuck. It's a picture of my
13,
face.
14,
You know
15,
what? You know what,
16,
buddy?
17,
He's
18,
lying.
19,
buddy.
20,
I'm about to go
21,
live
22,
tomorrow,
23, 24,
buddy.
25,
Just wait.
26, 27, 28,
Just
29,
wait.
30, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46,
Is this how many
47,
kids are in your
48,
basement?
49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58,
Is this all
59,
the ages
60,
you fucked?
61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Bro, it's not in top 80.
Bro, it was top
Bro.
3 at one point.
297 views. It's top 3 at that
put
point.
any
You dumbass.
clickbait titles in my live stream, okay? It was just a
297 views. Bro, that's 297 views. Get the hell out of here.
Maybe Zone should have came up with a better thumbnail. I don't know.
But it was just a thumbnail.
Dude,
just wait.
episode 69. Look at that. Episode 69 got more views, and that was way before.
My next takeover is about to be better. Ready? It's gonna be me, triple K, double K. Matthew, you're invited. Tristan, you're invited. Let's see.
And Jake.
Carmelo, nah, Jake, nah.
Hell, I mean, we already have one here. But
Ben, CBO, I don't know.
Nah.
Hell no.
Ben,
CBK.
Diddy's baby oil employer, and Marquise Brownlee.
What the hell's wrong
All
with
right,
him?
that's the list. No more.
Marquise
no less.
Brownlee? Seriously?
And Gideon.
Gideon. That'd be funny if
Oh,
he ever did.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. You know that trans you texted to try to get on the network that one time. No, I'm talking about that.
What?
Oh, you know that obese trans girl you DM to try to get on network? I want her on it too.
Dude, you can't just say stuff out of context. You can't just say stuff out of context like that. Jeez. It was a joke. Thank you.
I'm just saying, I want her on the stream. Bro, but just wait. 3:30 a.m. tomorrow.
I thought you were gonna say that Noah likes transgender women. I was like, what the fuck are you talking
Well, wait.
Dude, it was that one. It was that one girl. It was that one.
He does like transgender women. Bro, when he says he's straight towards transgender women. All right.
That is not even a real thing. And by the way, I don't know what this epidemic is about everyone falling in love with femboys. They're all. I'm sorry. Anyone who thinks they like femboys and you're not gay, you're gay, dude. That is
wait.
you're gay.
What's a
Just embrace
femboy?
it.
What's a femboy?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
You're trying to traumatize us right now.
Insane. There's so much people that I see talking about, like a femboy is not gay. I'm like, dude, yes, it is.
You know what?
just admit it at that point. Just admit it. Like,
Are you gay if you do a gay thing? Just once? Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Like
rooting
think
for
about
the Warriors. Rooting for the Warriors is more gay than being gay.
that was a good one, Noah.
Here we go again.
Dude, every single Warrior fan like it's like an 8-year-old.
No. Think about this real quick, though. Think about this real quick. Are you gay if you do a gay thing? But if you're saying that's gay, but if you kill someone once, you're a serial killer? Nah, that ain't how it works.
You're not serial if you kill someone once.
Exactly, that's
You
what I'm
kill
saying. So if you do a gay thing
You're still a
once, you're not gay.
you're still a murderer.
Okay. All right, this is what you're saying. This is what you're saying. If somebody kills someone once, they're a killer. Someone kills a lot of people, they're a serial killer. If someone
Yeah.
one gay, they want gay, and someone does a lot of gay things, they're Evan Anderson. That's what you're trying to say.
No, that was actually good. That was actually good.
Or, what's it called? Is there a word for like a... Okay, I don't want to say this on live. I don't... Oh, God.
Oh, just say it.
Okay. Okay. So, if a girl, does a lot of things with guys, they're a...
I've seen his Instagram reel, dude. You're
Hold
talking.
on, I'm trying to make a point here. But if a gay guy does a lot of gay things, what are they?
Noah's mom.
Oh,
I know the
Evan, do not
joke.
say it. Do not say it. Never
Bro,
mind.
it was a stand-up show. All right.
I would
As long as it's towards
Matthew's mom, I'm cool. Or I mean Tristan's mom, I'm cool with it.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Wait, did your mom run over a cat once?
No, she
Tristan,
didn't.
what the hell?
No.
He told that Tristan, do not deny it. I heard
No,
it from my own
Oh
ears.
wait,
Dude.
I remember that. That's where like the whole
Dude,
cat.
she
thing
saw a
came
dead cat on the road. That's what I meant.
from. Tristan,
You
I
said
support your
she
mom.
ran
actually.
over a cat. She
No,
ran over a
no,
dead
no,
cat.
no,
I
no.
remember.
No, she did
No,
not.
no
She
shade
saw
towards
one of those.
Tristan. Those cats are demon sucker furries.
Look, I don't like cats, so I don't care anyway. Even if she did run it over, she
I
didn't.
hate cats, actually. I hate them.
I do
By the
too.
way, if anyone's wondering,
And I'm allergic to them too.
cats,
So
why cats? You guys know how I said cats is my least favorite movie? That's another reason, because there's a cat.
yes,
I hate them.
I think I would hate that movie.
Cats are
Yo,
better
wait,
than dogs. in my opinion.
They're
I've never thought
unloyal.
about
They're
this.
nasty.
Wait.
They're rude. They're moody. They're not. I hate them.
So are
They
dogs.
stare at you so creepily.
No, they're not. Dogs are the most loyal animal ever. What are you
I
talking
love
about?
dogs.
No.
Dude, there was a scientific study that proves this. It's not even. It's not even. It's
No,
really a fact.
I know why you love dogs. I don't know why. I don't know.
Shut the frick up, bro. Shut up, bro. All right, what he's talking about was something I did when I was 12. It's nothing. to do with-
Wait. You don't gotta explain. You should
No,
talk
I'm gonna
about it.
explain, and then I'm explaining exactly what happened. I'm explaining what you did and why it's worse, motherfucker.
Wait, no.
Don't talk about
it.
Listen, I didn't. Let me say this. I didn't do anything to a dog. That's not what happened.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Evan,
no, I
stop
know,
trying
I
to
know.
say that.
That's not what I was saying. Matthew, what I was going to say before Noah rudely interrupted me is, and I mean no offense to this, you're the type of guy I can imagine at like a furry con. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that means.
No. You know what I'm saying? Like, take
No,
off the
I don't
mask.
see it. I don't see it, bro.
Take off the mask. Actually, Double K looks more like a furry con guy. No offense at all.
Whoa.
No offense at all, by the way.
Okay.
First time ever meeting.
I
me,
think the furry guys are the hottest guys.
Bro,
What?
I'm actually kicking you for that.
Okay, he just turned his gayness back on. Okay.
Getting kicked.
Jones is the most random.
Which was it's actually pretty big. It's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. It's like the same size as my head.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. Evan's back.
Wow.
Evan, I'm
back.
looking at a clip and I'm really tempted to play it, but I'm not going to.
Please play it. Please play it.
No, I can't. I can't.
Wait. Is it with me? No. Is it when you?
Let
and,
me just say, it has something,
Jake
it has
hooked
something to do
up?
with it has something to do with a animal that's a bit
Whoa.
supernatural.
Play
He has big. Okay, yeah, you know. Okay.
Play it.
I'm not going to play it, bro. I'm not playing it.
just do it. You keep talking about it.
I'm not doing it. I don't care.
No, proudest thing I've ever created.
Yeah, you did make that. That's crazy.
Second
Guys
favorite.
say, oh, actually, I can't say this. Never mind. Sometimes I forget I'm on live. Okay. Remember he was. I already read that.
You said the R word, so I guess you could, if you could say.
Is that really a slur?
Bro,
I don't know.
are we really about to say the R word is a slur?
Like, come
Then
on.
hell, I'm slurred
Okay.
out.
When I think of slurs, I think of the N word. All right. You're
Yeah,
really
that's
gonna say
the
the
only
N
one I
word? You're saying the N word is the same as the
or the FAG word. But,
or the what word?
you know the FAG word. I'm not gonna finish the rest of it.
Bro, you can say fat. Oh, sorry, I won't.
No, it's not, dude.
That's-
Dude.
Not
I'm
that
gonna get
word, that's
banned
the word I
again.
meant.
I'm sorry. You dumb fat.
Bro.
What are you doing, Karate? What the fuck are you
I'm
doing?
putting on a sweater because it's cold as hell in here. Well, not hell. Cold as something. I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't.
What I'm
make
saying is,
sense at
I
all,
don't
dumbass.
care. I don't really care about
Bro,
words. To
I'm
be honest, I think
running on
people can
like
say whatever they
12
want.
Vicodin right now, and I'm still smarter than you, dumbass.
No, words are
It's
just
cold
words.
as
You know,
hell.
I really don't think they matter that much. Words only matter to you. Like, they only matter to like a word is only as hurtful or as not hurtful as you make it. So, I really don't really care what people say. But I understand some people really care what people say. So I usually just
All
don't.
right, buddy. Save the
like
Andrew
that.
Tate speech. All right, save it. All right, no one cares.
Dude, what? I can't say anything
Okay.
anymore.
Good. Good. Now you're starting to understand life. Oh,
I'm just saying, anyone could really say what they want. I really don't care. And honestly, if more people acted that way, would be a lot more happier. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, we'll probably end this live right now. Thank you all for watching this. A really long one. When's the last time I had a 3-hour one?
it's
I think I
really
had
long,
one.
unlike Noah's.
I think your last 3-hour one was your part 3 review.
Yeah, something like that.
Something
I had a 254. No, I had a 3-hour and a 254
Okay,
after.
well,
So
Noah, that 4-hour OnlyFans stream yesterday was way longer. But
what are you talking about, dude?
dude, I'm sorry, I don't
Of
know.
course, my AirPods had to die right before the live stream, but it's fine. Throw it up in there at the end. Anyway.
Well, I appreciate y'all for watching. Check out Caleb the K's Instagram. It's called Caleb the K. Just
You should
be
change it. by the
very,
way.
very,
No,
very
I'm not changing it.
cautious when you're looking at his Instagram stories. Just
Yeah,
gonna say that right
see
now.
Fruity Pebble hot dogs.
You might see Fruity
mayonnaise
Pebbles on hot dogs. You might see him
Mayonnaise
scream
on
Michael
hot
Jackson songs in the
You might see
street.
me do
You never
Michael
know.
Jackson, hee hee. Yeah, you might see me do cartwheels
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I do a lot of
I
rap stuff.
actually felt like that. I did not know that was you at first. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I'm like, wait, what the hell? I was in the middle of a restaurant too.
Wait.
Like,
You can do like cartwheels and stuff?
Yeah, look at my highlights.
He was
on
doing
Instagram.
cartwheels, Michael Jackson singing songs. He was eating Fruity Pebbles and hot dogs. Like, it's crazy.
All kinds of random stuff.
Anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching this live stream. We'll see. Well, there's Tristan.
Okay, there's Tristan.
We'll see you guys next time. Always remember exchange other card
Yeah,
stream
kick the
measures.
black guy first. I get it, Noah.
Dude,
He's not
no,
even
I didn't
black.
kick him.
He's
I
not
didn't
black.
kick him.
What the fuck?
He's not black. All right, I'll be ending.
Whoa.
Okay, peace out, everybody. Evan, I'm on my last straw. Not joking, bro.
No, you suck so many straws on this goddamn show.
Yeah, put that blade. I'm gonna review a video of you and.
Did you think Cobra tried to net one?
Innocent
I'm
object.
gonna release that body pillow video, Noah. Just wait.
Oh yeah,
buddy.
what?
Shut